Once again, I have stepped foot into the realm of ventriloquism. I see I have fooled a couple of you guys into thinking that perhaps
Well,
we
you
had our
always
audio
were a
muted.
kidder, Steve.
Hey, Barathorn, good to see you, my friend. Thank you for the 35 beers. I appreciate that. And we're officially back. Back with audio. What a lovely emote. It appears as if End Day 2 stream is still here, so that's great news. We went back. All right, I'll give credit where credit's due. When Tanya was editing the video, she checked out and saw at the end of the other stream, while I did save, the data was blank after the save completed. So apparently there was some shenanigans that happened there. Fortunately, our data has saved it here this time. Hey, welcome to Yaboxa. I have it on good authority. We will finish this game tonight. I was looking over, not looking too deep ahead, but just looking where we were on the guide, and we're not terribly far from the end. So we'll have to find something to play after this. I've got some old school suggestions we can dig up, but for now, let's enjoy the last succulent drops of Gabriel Knight, which I will be using my walkthrough for still, because to heck with this game. All right, what do we got? Arrive in the location, see rock formation, walk up the path and arrive in the location where the center of the circle is shown on the map. Use the second 10-year postcard on the rock outside. All right, let's go. It's supposed to look just like this. I'm assuming it was this guy here. How anybody is supposed to know this, I do not know. Bunch of geniuses who've played these games and made these guides. Starting off big. Grace can't find her position. Let's help her out.
It's just like the one in the 10 years painting.
Whoa, the
10 years
rock
was painting the
formation.
center of the circle.
So, Wilkes was right with his seismic activity here. He saw that there was a big chamber underneath. So it sounds like there is something down here. We just got to figure out how to get down there. All right, what do we got? Rock formation showing the tier. Point up to the rock, and Grace will see that St. Paul was pointing northeast, up to the rock.
In the Tenier painting, St. Paul is pointing northeast, towards Mount Cardew.
Oh. All right. Go in the cave and get the note. Use the coordinate fixing device on Grace. Let's see if we can do that. This guide was kind enough to actually remember the coordinates. For those of you that were here last night, the other guide did not tell me to write down the coordinates, and then it said, you'll have to remember the coordinates from earlier at this point, which I got very frustrated with and shut it down.
I've done that already.
Oh, have you now, Grace? Have you? Then how the crap am I supposed to use this damn thing?
I can't scan that into Sydney. It's a coordinate fixing device.
Eggs the...
I've done that already.
Yeah, but if you've done that already, then why can't we see the walkie-talkie?
That's me, the trusty sidekick.
Okay, walk forward until the longitude and latitude are shown. Oh my god.
In the Tenier painting,
Yeah, we got it. So how am I supposed to use this darn thing? Okay, well, it says exit the cave, so we'll go into the cave first. She is acting up tonight. I'm going to have to fix her course of movement.
I've done that already.
I've done that already. Enter the cave and get the note. Exit the cave and use the coordinate fixing device on Gracie. Walk forward. Dead butt. Yeah, she got a gene tear. I think that happened last night when her and Gabriel Knight reconciled their differences. This is fucking bullshit. I can't tell where I'm walking to because the UI's not popped up for this thing.
Well,
oh, there it is.
We're a kidder, Steve.
Hey, Crispy Chicken, thank you for the 43 years, brother. How we doing tonight? Maybe that's the circle? We have TRK and GS. Neither of those values appear very helpful to me. Neither of them. Push the button. TRK. I don't know if those are going to update or what. Let's try walking around a little bit and see what happens. I could have sworn before we had a display. If this game came out in 1995, it probably could have been a Game of the Year. It came out in 1994, and in my opinion, is still pretty impressive for what it was. It's just, nobody could possibly beat this game without a guide. It's so obtuse. There's so much silliness. Like, this UI doesn't change. Nothing fucking happens here. Where do you want me to go? We'll mark an X at the exact center of the circle. Use the shovel on the X and she'll start digging. This would never be Game of the Year. What about, like, Game of the Year 1991? Hey, what's up, Console Crab? 1921.
I don't think
Too many
that would
nines.
accomplish anything. That's me, the trusty sidekick. I've done that already.
Yeah, you have. Now do it again, for fuck's sake. Do you know where the X is? I didn't fucking think so. Why don't we do it again? So I can figure out where the hell I'm supposed to dig. Exit the cave and use the coordinate fixing device on Grace, which I've done and she says she can't do. Walk forward until the longitude...
Virgo mentions the Temple of Solomon built by the children of St. Vincent. Maybe Sydney can give me some relevant background.
Yeah, I'm sure Sydney could. Room cameras, that's not helping me. There's another device, maybe? That's it. Gabriel Knight 3 was named Best Computer Adventure Game of 1999 by Computer Gaming Strategy Plus and CNET Game Center. Hey, I know CNET. 178. This ain't right, is it? Longitude is shown. Yeah, this can't be it. Is there something else that I need? Where's coordinate fixing device in the guide? All right. Move clothes on the floor to find the coordinate fixing machine. Okay, this is what I found. This is exactly the device. Coordinate fixing machine. You can't press any of the buttons. There's no point in looking at it.
It's a coordinate fixing device.
Yeah, well, that confirms the game's just broken. Latitude are marked as such. Grace will mark an X at the exact center. Use a shovel. Look, man, I'd love to use this shit.
I've done that already.
You haven't. Very clearly you haven't done it already. Otherwise we wouldn't have this problem, now would we, Grace? Did she already mark a map, or a piece on the map or something? And I'm just unaware? Remember when Toki wore a blouse for Halloween? I sure as heck don't. Crazy night Halloween, very drunk. I don't know, dude, you got your shovel? Take your shovel out.
I don't think that would accomplish anything.
You don't think using the coordinate device with the coordinates would accomplish anything? Can I just start digging? Of course not. Maybe this is when we take to another YouTube channel and see what they did. I get the feeling something's horribly wrong because I used the device once already and she didn't have... Like, it asked me to enter coordinates and I couldn't. Yeah, we're gonna have to look this up.
I wrote these coordinates down from the map in
Okay.
Sydney.
Okay. I'm gonna stop right there. We're stopping right there. So we saw them do a couple different things than what we did. There's a slightly different ordering on this. Let's get back over to my guide. My setup done properly. Hey, what's up, Mav Rosa?
In the Tenier painting, those pillars held up a thatched roof.
I'm sure it did. So they're popping it off in here for reasons I don't understand, but I'm just going to do the same with. Do I have the coordinates even written down? I should. There they are.
I should be able to locate any point on
Here
this
we go.
map out in the
Here we
valley by
go.
using these numbers and the coordinate fixing device I got from Mosley.
We'll pick that up. What did she do next? Can you...
I should be able to locate any point on this map out in the valley by using these numbers and the coordinate fixing...
Hey, good day, Foops. All right, it's on her. Let's see if now it's good to go. Don't leave. I didn't ask you to leave. There's a shovel icon because I had the shovel equipped.
I've done that already.
Oh, you bitch. Yeah, when you click the hand icon, whatever you have in your hand, becomes over here so I can see the notes.
Accomplish anything.
I shouldn't have closed that video. I'm such an idiot. Why would I do that?
I should be able to locate any point on...
I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. The video was right there in our hands.
It's a coordinate...
Right in our hands.
I can't that into Sydney. I wrote these coordinates...
Yeah, I know, in Sydney. So you can see whatever the heck, 1847 longitude and 5456 latitude.
I can't skip...
I am going to open the video back up again. I failed you all. I can't believe I closed it down too soon. Thank goodness it leaves me off where I'm supposed to be.
Saw Mosley using a few days ago. Oh, I hope this is it. And I hope it does what I think it does.
This note was left at L'Hermitage.
Maybe I can pinpoint locations out in the valley with this, using coordinates from Sydney.
How bizarre.
I mean,
who
these
would
coordinates...
such a thing? And why?
Okay, so he clicked on this.
How bizarre. I mean, who would leave such a thing? And why?
But why? Why indeed?
Down from the map in Sydney.
All right, we're going back. They're looking at the numbers.
I should be able to locate any point on this
It looks
map
like
out
they're
in the
just
valley
as
by
confused
using
as
these
me right
numbers
now.
and a coordinate fixing device I got from Mosley.
What's the play, my dude? What is the play? Oh, you piece of shit. No, they just... No.
This device might help me locate the exact center of the circle.
They did it from in here, but all they did was click the goddamn thing.
I don't think that would accomplish
That's all they
anything.
did. All they did was click the fucking thing. It must be broken. Yeah, she gets a UI. I know we saw the UI at one point.
I've done that already.
Do not sass me. All right, we're going in parallel. I'm just going to follow her where she's going, and maybe... Hey, good day to you, E-Face. Was it right here? Don't you tell me it was... This game is such shit.
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve.
Takoa, thank you for the 34 years, my friend. I appreciate it in this hour where I need it more than ever. Thank you very much, Takoa. Hope you're well tonight. As it turns out, I did not have the coordinates before. I used the device, and she marked something on the floor.
I should go get the shovel.
Yeah, you should do that.
It
So we're gonna bury a
doesn't
body.
look too promising, but I guess
No,
I
that's
have
not
to try.
dog poop. She marked an X on the ground. I think it might be a skull and crossbones. But it could also just be that I've been playing too many pirates. I don't like the way that
This is
thing wiggles when the
ridiculous.
dirt
I can't
flies
dig
on
that
it.
far on my own. Besides, I doubt the treasure is going to be that easy to find. I still have the rest of Les Serpents Rouges to decipher.
She needs more information before digging any deeper. Walk down the path and use the bike. Select La Hame de Mort. This game looks like a fever dream. It plays like one, too. It's about to make me sneeze. Right on the edge. Come on, don't sneeze blue ball me. God damn it. That is the worst feeling in the world. Absolute worst feeling in the world. If you think this part looks like a fever dream, you should have seen the CGI cutscene we had last night, where Gabriel Knight saw a unicorn and a bunch of vampires slit its throat and drank its blood. And then he woke up and all of a sudden the vampires were in the room undressing his girlfriend thing. And then after that dream, he was so aroused that he went over and slept with her. Whatever you're into, I guess. Just look into the light. It's not working, Dignad. Some people do have, photo sneezes or some crap. I had an old roommate that anytime he would walk out, when we were in college, anytime we'd walk out into the light, he'd immediately sneeze. And he'd always comment on it, too. No, I will not be punching myself in the balls to force a sneeze, thank you, Palpatine. I would rather not sneeze than have to do that. Walk up the path and talk to Madeline. She wants to talk with Mosley. Okay. Hello, Madeline. Now, this lady right here is intelligent. She's actually changed her clothes, unlike Gabriel, who looks like a walking bar stain.
Having fun?
It's you.
That's what it says on my birth certificate.
Have you seen that pudgy friend of yours lately?
Mosley?
Oui, Monsieur Mosley. He's been a naughty boy.
I've seen him.
Maybe
Did
he should be
happen to look
punished.
Pleased about something?
You mean, did he dig up the treasure last night? I doubt it.
Pretend mailed.
Excuse me, what was that?
Nothing. Why don't you run along? And if you see your friend, tell him I want to speak with him.
Sure. I'll get right on that.
Can we kick the dirt into the hole? She deserves it. This is what you get for sleeping with Gabriel. He's mine. We've been through 3 games together. I've played 3 of his games. That means I own him. Yeah, it 70%. 70% of the time it chooses to have good voice acting. I don't know what they do the other 30%, Dignad. Like, I think Tim Curry comes in hammered. He's had some banana daiquiris, and he just lets it all hang out in that other 30%. But when he's with it and sober, it sounds great. He's deuced away. It all looks the same out here. Hey, what's up, Davey? I want a banana daiquiri. I can't say I've ever had a daiquiri. Like a real daiquiri, anyway. I went to Ren Fair. God, that was what, like 6th or 7th grade, probably. And they told us we were only allowed to bring, I think, like $10, which wasn't enough to buy anything at a Ren Fair. Spoilers. So, being the rebel I was, I brought $20, which was exactly enough for a banana daiquiri. It wasn't banana, it was just a daiquiri, but there was no alcohol in it. I'm not even sure what the hell it was now. But it came with this big fancy cup. I'm a sucker for paraphernalia. Is it just rum? That I can't say. Is it like, it's like a smoothie rum, maybe? It's good to see our friend, the Feathered Cock, is still here, keeping the courtyard safe from intruders. He's probably the murderer.
I don't think that would accomplish anything.
What about the fountain? I don't have to go on break yet. Now, when I go on break, I'll make sure we're at the fountain, just for you. Let me just get the right angle here. Wouldn't want to approach you from your blind side.
Signore Bukele, good morning.
Buongiorno.
Are you enjoying the tour so far?
It is what I expected.
Really? Well, you have quite an imagination then, seeing as how we found 2 dead bodies yesterday.
Hey-o!
Those who
I remember that
live
from the
by the
YouTube
sword
video.
Die by the sword. Conspiracy and subterfuge, they carry a penalty. But a young lady such as yourself need not be troubled by such things.
Uh-huh.
A real
What
daiquiri is
makes you
just
think
rum
those two are
and
involved in
lime, simple
conspiracy
syrup.
and
Sounds
subterfuge?
easy.
They were in Rennes-le-Chateau and they were murdered.
I've got rum,
It does not take
and I
a
could buy
genius
some
to
simple
make
syrup.
such a leap of intuition.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I know at least 1 or 2 other individuals that have played that
I
game.
don't know what to make of Bukele, and I certainly don't know what to say to him.
Was that how you say his name? I thought it was Bukaki. Ah, Mr. Bukaki. You're always so popular with the young men. Could have daiquiri night together. I am resolved never to drink on stream. Not because I think I would say something incriminating. I don't have to be drunk to do that. But mainly because when I'm drunk, I'm the life of the party until I stop drinking. So as soon as the bottle goes down, boom, headache, knocked out, asleep. So if we did do it, it would have to be like a 2-hour stream, because I'd be fucking asleep. Hey, a lot of good stuff in retro games, Davey. I rant on it all the time. New games are cool. There's a place for them. They're refined. But old games are filled with jank. They're unique. They're different. Some of them different for the good. Some of them not so much.
I wonder if the children of St. Vincent would be heretics. That could mean either the Cathars or the Templars.
I still want to know why you ban. Look, I don't bring that up because I can't say it on stream. Okay, it'd be the end of me.
Solomon's first wife was a pharaoh's daughter.
But it was Chili's.
Of course, the pharaoh's bloodline went into the house of David.
That's why I never bring it up though, because it's unfair of me to keep tantalizing you guys with it. Did I spell Solomon correctly? Maybe I've already looked up the temp. Oh, there we go.
I hope the link comes up soon.
Your endless baby back ribs. Well, every now and then, you dip into the Hasbro sugar-free gummies. You eat a whole 5-pound bag, and you go to Chili's, and you have to share the load with them, Mr. Frodo. Share the load. Made Virgil heal me, and he fell on the floor. Must have ran out of stamina. That Virgil, he's got a weak constitution. Oh, hold on, there's more? How much do you want me to search for? Look up hexagram. Now that's a familiar symbol. Wasn't that the Captain Planet symbol? Soul and seal, not to be confused with mount and blade. Oh, seal of Solomon. Bullshit, it's not found. Don't you lie to me. Oh, subject's not found. Soul and seal of Solomon. Reset. Alright, well that one must not work. Or they typoed it on the so-called guide. Solomon Grundy want pants too. That makes 3 of us. Analyze the map and see if there is a grid in the square. If there is a grid in the square. What the fuck kind of shitty advice is that? Too few points. Yeah, I know. To see that there is a grid in the square. I don't know. What the hell does that mean? A grid in... Yes, I mean, there is. I put that in there. So, of course there would be, right? Move the 3 squares from the left. Oh, God. Move 3 squares. Maybe they were implying it might not have been there. Maybe you didn't have to do this part. Move 3 small squares from the left and enter a point at the bottom of the big square. 3 from the... Wait, you want me to move from the left, so down here. It doesn't say whatever. I mean, it could be like this. Or it could be like this. Well, let's try this. Move 3 small squares from the left and enter at the bottom of the big square. Okay. 2, 3. All right. Enter a point at the bottom of the big square. All right, let's add points. Is that right here? 1, 2, 3. Looks right to me. Just above LeBlanc. Okay, yeah, why could they not just say just above LeBlanc? Like... Move 2 small squares to the right and enter another point at the bottom of the big square. 1, 2. Enter 2 more points at the top of the square exactly where the lines are at the bottom. Okay. Maybe they were working up to this. That goes straight up. That goes straight up. All right. Start analysis.
It matches the shadow on Wilkes' seismic map.
Okay. Yeah, there's a cavern in there. Select the graphics menu and use shape. I would, honest to God, I'd like to meet somebody who actually did this on their own. Select the hexagram and move it to the middle of the circle. Alright, that's the middle of the circle. Resize as the 6 points touch the edge of the circle. Alright, guys, prepare. She's going to be really loud when we hit it. It won't even let me go further than that. Oh, yeah, it will. What? What? Stop. No matter what I do, it gets smaller. I think I broke the game. Oh, for fuck's sake. Erase shape. All right, let's try that again. Second time's the charm. And I'm assuming it's going to have to be rotated as well. There. That's on the square. That's not on the circle. Are we in the circle? Still a little too big. Stop shrinking. That should be pretty dang close. Okay. Move it to the middle, resize it so the 6 points touch the edge of the circle, then rotate it with the hexagram to find the 2 points of the shape. Yeah, sure. I'm just going to rotate wildly.
I laid down one rigid arm and the rest scatter around the crown like jewels. Yes! That's it!
Yes! It totally
I'll
matches
write
up.
down the coordinates
One of
for the
those points
northeast
cross.
and southwest arms. Those two lie within the temple walls.
All right, find the 2 point of the shapes. It's supposed to advance the day. There you have it. Hacker woman. Who's that? Who's that typing on a mechanical keyboard while I'm trying to sleep? Oh my God. They didn't want to show any nudity, so he had to get his tiny whiteys off the floor with his foot.
Oh.
That's
So
the face
you're-
of a woman who feels regret.
Yeah, kinda inevitable. So, did you have breakfast?
No, but I think I'll go down. I mean, while you shower and all that. I'll just get out of your hair,
Hello?
so...
Hello? Did somebody die?
Hey, Mose.
Yeah, hi. What's up?
His shirt is now gray, though.
Does anyone else hear
It was
Twilight
like a
Zone
barbecue
music, or
stain
are
brown
you just
before.
me?
Gabriel showers? Yeah, with his clothes on, apparently.
What's this?
Oh, yeah, I was gonna ask you about that. Where'd you find it?
Our friend Larry.
This is
Chester
natural.
Buried it
You just have to
last
let it happen.
night. Or should I say, Larry Sinclair.
Sinclair, huh? Son of a...
In case it was unclear, he said, son of a bitch.
About the Stewart bloodline.
It's about the Stewart
Did you
bloodline.
read it then?
I just
Did you
skipped
read it?
I've been working on the treasure
Oh.
map.
Well, would you mind reading it? I've got to figure out why Sinclair lied and why he felt compelled to play Jolly Roger last night.
Say,
I mean, like, half the people in this game are burying or digging up things. It's not that weird.
Map, that is.
Grace will do it. Why the hell are you so interested anyway?
Just trying to be helpful. Jeez, fine. I'll just go.
Yeah, fine. Jeez, just
Wait.
go.
Grace, I'll grab a shower later, so, the room's all yours.
God!
Whoa!
Grip, Knight.
He just
Christ,
shoulder
you
checked him.
retard. This better not be about what I think it's about. Oh, shit. I'm going to my room. Come by later if you want to talk about it.
What's it about? Is this about the unicorn? All right, what's first? Jean and Roxanne will enter Wilkes' room. Listen at the door. Can do. Is his shirt clean now? Oh my God, he put on a new shirt.
Oh, I tell you, Jean, I feel it. Something is wrong.
Perhaps
Hey, what's up,
Monsieur
Random?
Winks spends the night with another guest.
No, I have already cleaned Mademoiselle Butan's room, and where else could he have been? The American girl stays with her boss. As for the Lady Howard and Estelle,
Enough, Roxanne! Lock the door and touch nothing. We shall see if Monsieur Wilkes returns.
oui, Jean.
Wilkes is a big, strong dude. I'm sure he'll be all right.
Oui, Monsieur Knight?
I noticed y'all coming in here. Is Mr. Wilkes okay?
Oh, I hope so.
Shh! Everything is fine, Monsieur. Not to worry your head. Roxanne here, she's only a little bit cautious.
Oh, oui, I'm sure everything is
Better
fine.
save.
Come,
Yeah,
come.
we should.
We will leave the room for Monsieur Wilkes' return.
Which he will definitely do.
Back to work, back to work. And Monsieur, thank you for the so kindly made offer of assistance.
Hey, no prob.
Whoop, going for that save. This one's going to be called Come. What's next? Let's give room to Wilkes. Exit the room. Knock on Mosley's door. Wait, what? Jean tells him not to worry. Open the supply closet and talk to Roxanne. Can do.
Excuse me, Roxanne?
Monsieur Knight,
Ooh, suddenly his
Do
shirt's
you
looking a
need
little yellow
something?
again. That's all it took. We could flirt with her, but let's get information
About
first.
Mr. Wilkes, you know something? I have learned to trust a woman's instincts.
you have?
Sure. So, what got you upset this morning?
Oh, monsieur, I am very afraid for Mr. Wilkes. This morning his window, it is wide open, and things in his room.
Did the
they
fresh
are
air
not
get him?
right. Usually, I
Maybe he
find his
turned
night
into a
clothes
gust
on
of
the
wind
floor,
and
yes,
flew away.
But this morning, there is no sign of them, and his razor and toothbrush, they have not been used. It is as if he
Filthy!
never got up
He's
this
filthy!
morning. Yet, he is not there.
Doesn't he know the
Gee,
dangers
that
of
sounds
gingivitis?
Why don't you let me take a look?
I don't know.
Roxanne, this could be serious. Mr. Wilkes would want us to make sure he's not in any trouble.
I agree. That is why I go to Jean. But he thinks I have the big, imagination.
Personally, I've learned never to underestimate a woman.
Monsieur. All right, I will show you. Follow me.
Ah, shit, we missed an
Please, Monsieur
opportunity to
Knight.
flirt.
If Monsieur Wilkes returns, do not tell him I let you in, yes?
I won't. Thanks.
Alright, doesn't look like there's really much to do here. You can just notice the obvious.
I don't see any signs of forced entry on the window.
Hey, hold on a second. What did we see in our dream last night? As a matter of fact, a vampire came in through the window, unbuttoned Gracie's blouse, and started doing weird sexual things. What if it wasn't actually Grace that the vampire was molesting? What if it was somebody else?
Nothing in there but dirty laundry.
These vampires are sick.
I don't see any signs of forced entry on the window.
Probably should check his toothbrush, because why the heck not?
Wilkes's stuff is still here.
His stuff, yep. Shaving cream, we got razors. I don't even see toothpaste. Is that supposed to be toothpaste? He's one of those guys. Brings like a 90% used tube on vacation with him. Come on, get a fresh tube. Hell, better yet, don't even bring any. Just stop at a local store while you're out. Get yourself a vacation tube. Check the prints on the window. I mean, that would be good detective reasoning. But I'm on rails with this guide. It ain't saying nothing about no
Get
prints.
in here. I'm listening.
Sir, I'm listening. Something on your mind, Gabriel?
Well, I really did it
Just
this
use
time.
the prep H on your
knew it.
teeth.
You did,
Ew.
Did you?
Yeah.
Christ!
Ah, come on. How about some support here?
So what happened anyway? When she left here last night, she didn't want anything to do with you.
Well, it was an accident.
They had
Right.
accidental
You're the only
sex?
guy I know who could accidentally end up in bed with the most beautiful woman for 50 miles.
What about Madeline?
What about Madeline? She's. You know, you got kind of a reverse rose-colored glasses thing going on. Must be your fear of commitment affecting your optical nerves. Grace is beautiful. She's nice. She's smart. She's funny.
Whole package,
You
really.
ought to have your head examined. And besides which, I ought to break your neck for hurting her feelings. Did you get a look at her face this morning?
Now, knock it off. I feel bad enough. I just don't know how to act. I mean, God, she's like my sister or something.
Aw. Well, I suppose you could try to talk to her about your feelings, get it all out in the open.
That's not the comment you want to hear. Especially after they just banged.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Just pretend it never happened.
Oh.
There you go.
Really? Just act like nothing happened. Right.
Okay.
Oh, no. Yeah, do we really want to take advice for somebody who's got big gulp soda bottles all over his room, underwear sprawn about, crooked photos? And look at that jacket, it's hideous. Oh, bother. All right. Next up. Knock on the Mosnator's door, exit hallway, go to the dead man. Just like your room? Oh, no, Lyra. I only have clothes on my floor. And a kettlebell. And a broken Lasco fan. There's no bottles there yet, but there will be water bottles. I'm responsible, all right? After stream, after I wantonly throw my water bottles over my shoulder, I go pick them up after stream and I take them down to the recycling. Hey, what's up, Holy Beard? Broken Lasco-chan. Yeah, the handle broke off. Big bummer. The fan itself still works. Thank Christ. Because it gets hot as shit in here, and my room does not ventilate well. La Hammer de Mort. What's I don't fuck with the big gulp. Gabriel Knight's friend looks like he had like the 16 ounce, which means he's not getting value. This sounds like the kind of thing he would do. You go for the 32 ounce mega jug. F the handle, truly. But I don't have to move it around anyway. It's like permanently statured there. Do they come in 64 ounce? Wow, the world's changed. Walk up the path and look at the footprints near the path of the other side of this area. All right. I see them right here, as a matter of fact.
That's a big old Wilk-size footprint.
Yeah, forget about Mega Milk. It's all about Mega Wilk now, Team
Oh,
Palpatine.
Shit. I found Wilkes.
Is he okay? Search him. Yeah, go through his PJs. That's a shame. He's one of my favorite characters, too.
It's from Wilkes to his publisher. He must have been worried about someone seeing it, so he took it to bed with him. Apparently, he was right to be paranoid.
Okay, there's no way they have a 128-ounce mega jug. 30, 40, and double gulps 50. 50 sounds more reasonable yet
They must have
unreasonable.
pulled him from his room last night, but no one heard a thing. How do they do that? And why Wilkes?
Tell you, those vampires are very charismatic. Whew. What's that on his pants? Are those hot air balloons? Oh, and right across the neck. Again, no blood around here either. Very strange. I'm sure we can find some off in the distance, though. Let's level out that camera. Is this the guy that was saying better than the must about 4 hours ago? Was it? I don't actually remember. A lot of that kind of blends together for me.
I'd rather not, thanks.
You'd rather not think about the blood? Because I feel like that's an important
Either
clue.
the Red Cross had an accident here, or I found Wilkes' missing blood.
What's wrong with his neck? Oh, he's just happy to see us. Look, he has a crimson smile across it. Footprints near the blood. Okay. Here they are. Just like before, there's two kneeling here.
They held Wilkes here while they drained his blood.
The
It wasn't
120
exactly
ounce was
small
discontinued. You can find the cup on eBay, but they're rare. God damn, we live in a strange time.
Knee indentations. Just
Hold
like
on.
at the armchair. God.
After this, we need to tab out for a second. Momentary silence. eBay 120 ounce cup. There's a measuring cup. Team Gulp. Okay. Thank Christ I don't see any on here. I was really worried. I was worried that there were people out there that were willing to buy a plastic cup from a gas station that could just happen to also hold a large amount of liquid for obscene amounts of money for the nostalgia. It wouldn't surprise me, but that's why I had to look it up. It's a gallon. Just get a fucking gallon jug of milk, empty it out, and put whatever you like in there. We'll go to Gabriel's room. Okay, back to Gabe's room. Not to mention how unhealthy that is. A gallon of soda a day? Yeah, we're going to start abusing the escape button, because Gabriel has struggled more and more as this playthrough has gone on to get to his target destination. Woo!
Nope, those don't work together.
Open door. Huh, I hadn't thought about that, but yeah, really, the fountain's the only thing that had any sort of animation with it.
Ah!
What are you doing?
I was just gonna talk to Grace. But, yeah, she's in the shower.
Huh.
So, see ya.
Fucking creepy. Turn to the hotel, open the door to Gabriel's room to see Mosley, enter Gabe's room, and use Sydney, select add data, and add Larry's fingerprints. Which I don't know if we actually got or not. Are you telling me there's not a... with that sexual piano playing? Oh, Gabriel, you dog! You just walked in! Locked door. I ain't seen no locked door.
I think Grace can take a shower by herself.
Ooh, Ez, you just missed some saucy shower in action, buddy. Just because you can take a shower by yourself doesn't mean you have to. Gabriel Knight is a T-1000. He could probably turn his finger into a key then, too. They did that in the movie, didn't they? Oh, hell yeah, we do have Larry's. Add data, Larry Sinclair. A little bit more of that 30 words per minute action. Hopefully the keyboard doesn't burst into flames.
I don't think I need to scan that into Sydney.
Oh, yeah, I bet we can scan the recordings
I
in,
don't
though.
think I need to scan that into
Oh,
Sydney.
yeah, okay, never mind. Fuck off. How are you, Toki? Oh, as I am doing lovely, thank you. Files, what was this under? Suspects, here we go. Open file for... Okay, actually, first it would help if I came over here and we went to... Is he not in here? There he is, Larry Chester. And we're gonna put Larry's fingerprint on there. Link him. Hasn't even been an hour? What do you... Oh, yeah, I guess. How drunk are you, Palpatine? You need a ride home? All right, let's see. Fingerprint added. Suspects, Larry print to file. Exit Sydney, go out the hotel. We're heading to Larry Chester's house. Or is that Harry Chest's house? It's awesome when, awkward when the person you're sour with starts screaming, "Who are you and what are you doing in my bathroom?" Yeah, that's a big yikes. Big yikes.
Nope, those don't work together.
I'm gonna rewatch the first 2 Gabriel nights when we finish this. Get caught back up to speed. See what similarities we can get. Watch how lost I was at the beginning of Gabriel Knight 2. A purer time where I didn't use guides for these games. It's fun to compare the similarities. I mean, all the Gabriel Knight games use maps like this. Whereas a lot of other point and clicks don't have like a big city map. I think Tex Murphy also does a big map. We are heading up to Larry Chester's. Love the atmosphere on the first one. The Louisiana, or like the second first one? Like the first one we played, or literally the first game? Clock Tower's a lot like this game. I've played a couple Clock Towers. The first game, roger that. I enjoyed that. You know what, honestly, I've enjoyed all of them, even this game. Now, let's call it Cock Tower. Just for consistency. The pixel art on the first one was very nice. And the story was... I mean, I guess all the stories in these games have been on the tracks until the very end. Knock, knock.
I have nothing to say to you.
Oh, I think you do, Mr. Sinclair.
Perhaps you had better come in.
They're due with a giant pair of scissors in Gabriel Knight 3.
I've learned that you were, in
Maybe.
fact, hired by Prince
We've not
James.
finished yet. It's not
Good.
impossible.
That doesn't excuse your prying into my affairs. You've destroyed my cover.
See now, that's the problem with secrets and lies. It's impossible to tell which ones might be relevant until you dig them up and take a good whiff.
That's between you and Prince James. But I can tell you that you're treading on thin ice. This is a delicate situation. You might find yourself in very hot water indeed.
So
I'm
is the
getting
hot
confused.
water
Am I
underneath
supposed to
the thin
watch out
ice?
for thin ice or hot water?
Very
I mean, Gabriel, we just
amusing,
had a
I'm
moment.
sure. We'll see how your cavalier attitude serves you with the prince. Now, what is it that you want?
All right, first things first. We need to ask about
I
the
wanted
manuscript.
to talk to you about your bloodline manuscript.
How did you know about that?
I followed you last night and dug it up.
You what? This is outrageous.
I hope you can appreciate my motivation. I was in the room when Prince James's son was taken. There's very little I wouldn't do to find him.
I can't fathom why an outsider like you was hired in the first place.
Well, I wasn't
Absurd.
technically
now that
hired.
You've seen my manuscript. I hope you finally comprehend that I am not the kidnapper.
It's not incriminating in that regard, no.
Where is the manuscript? You didn't remove it, did you?
I didn't think it was good for it, being out in that damp ground and all.
You must return it at once.
Yeah.
Return the
I will.
slab.
But it's at the hotel at the moment, though.
Mr. Knight, I suggest you bring it back here immediately. Because if anything happens to that manuscript, Prince James will be very displeased.
I will. No problem.
I see Hank Hill in my head? What do you mean Hank Hill? I don't see... Oh, fuck me. God damn it. I don't see... Hold on. Is it gone? I deleted it. Fuck. I don't see Hank Hill. Oh, Jesus Christ. He's right here. I see him. Bobby? God dang it, Bobby. We flip him. And maybe we make him a little bigger, too. There we go. And there you have it. Hanky boy. In for a little of a hanky-panky. Boom. That's him. Oh, yeah, because King of the Hill is definitely an anime. No, give him the tuxedo mask. I don't think that's going to fit quite as well. I mean, he is on the right side of the table, so I'll give him that. Why do we have tuxedo mask just hanging out here? That's a great question. I can't answer that one. Yeah, that doesn't look as natural. Whoop. What are we asking now? I got some more questions. This is important lore stuff.
Prince James implied that the kidnapping was political. Would the manuscript have anything to do with it?
It could. There are those who take exception to the idea of Prince James being on the throne.
The throne? What throne?
Never mind.
I want to know more about that throne.
Do you know Montreux, the owner of the local vineyard?
I know of him, of course. It's a small area.
Is he one of yours by any chance?
A Freemason? No. At least he's not Scottish Rite.
I'm looking for the DLC.
Here's what I don't get. Why are you working on the manuscript here? Obviously, you don't need the Templar vibes.
There's usually one of us in the area, just to keep an eye out.
For what? Treasure hunters?
For anything.
But why you?
There is a certain opposition to the manuscript. The work on it was to be done discreetly.
And you figured they'd never suspect you'd work on it here.
Something like that. Of course, you've quite destroyed my anonymity.
Alright, so anyway, about that porcelain throne.
The manuscript promotes Prince James as king of what? Scotland?
Oh, it doesn't promote him as anything, per se. It simply lays out the genealogies. He's clearly the best candidate.
Best candidate for what? Are you talking about Scottish independence?
No. In our modern world, Scotland is a very small principality indeed.
England?
The Stuarts have vowed they'd never accept the English throne.
Well, what then?
It's not for me to say.
I think that's all he's got for us. Or what? I'm really bummed out that Wilkes is dead. I'm gonna miss hearing him say, right. Hey, what's up, Chris? I think this game does really nice with its voice acting for the most part. You'd be hard-pressed to find other video games with this good of a voice acting at this time period. The hell's this guy doing up here? That's not how you sit on a chair. Az doesn't say right. He and I speak on Discord almost every night. So my chair like that all the time? What is it, like one of these where you kick them up? Like one of those? I don't know, that's not comfy. I got no pants. I'm wearing shorts. Get over yourself. There's never been a stream that I've worn pants on. It's always shorts. Alright, we've never been to King Pusen's tomb. Let's see if we can get some directions. The lookout. But what about the regular tomb? Walk up the path? Alright. So be it then. Our good friend Emilio over here just chilling. Enjoying the lovely landscape. There's a rock. Gabriel? What are you doing down there? You look ridiculous. You don't have to look at the rock from the road.
Hi, Emilio.
Hello, Mr. Knight.
So, what you doing up here?
Just looking for a quiet spot to meditate.
And here you are intruding on it.
Most people prefer Tour Magdala or Blanchefort to, meditate.
Do they? This location, too,
You teleport it. If I hit escape, he'll auto-complete his movement. So from time to time, I'll do that when it's not too immersion breaking.
He's looking for some peace and quiet. I've never seen a more unsociable tour.
Grands de la Chateau on the map. So be it. Return to the hotel and open the door to Gabriel's room. All right. You could start by getting off your bike. From there, go past the peeing fountain. Then, up the stairs to Gabriel's room. The choices are yours and yours alone. Let's make sure we get that peeing fountain. Soak in the immersion. Woo! I'm assuming Grace is done showering now. Uh-oh. Who dat?
Bonjour.
Hey.
What were you doing in his room? Do I even want to know? Use the mouse to move the camera? Yeah, so when you hold down left click, you can follow with the mouse. And then you order him to move by left clicking. It is one of the most bizarre combinations of controls I think I've ever used in a game. It doesn't actually work out that badly. It kind of reminds me of a Tex Murphy tried, where it's full 3D, and then you take a snapshot of the screen and you can interact with things. But Tex did it better. This gets a little wacky sometimes. Plus the fact that you have to wait for him to walk around and catch up to things.
Did you check out the Bloodline
until you figure out you
manuscript?
can hit escape to teleport him around. It seems like you might as well either have fixed angles or not have Gabriel on the map at all.
What's the manuscript say about the bloodline?
The bloodline thing is major. The descendants of Jesus are called Desposini. Their symbol is the unicorn.
Okay.
Unicorn?
We've been having dreams about
Supposedly,
unicorns.
the horn represents the male phallic symbol, and the unicorn
Male
itself
phallic.
represents the fertile Jesus.
Well, no wonder the Catholic Church had a conniption. But is there any way this
Fertile
bloodline
Jesus?
thing could be legit?
Excuse me?
Well, there's no reason why Jesus shouldn't have married and had children, unless you believe any kind of sex is a sin. Personally, I don't. And you certainly don't.
That's just the line I feed Catholic girls, but go on.
Uh-huh. And it's the kind of thing the early church might have suppressed, if for no other reason than to make sure the bishops of the church had all the power and not the descendants.
That explains how it might be possible, but it's hardly proof.
True, but if it's all a myth, it's a very old myth. The royal arms of Scotland show a Davidic lion of Judah, Desposinic unicorn, and the Jewish fleur-de-lis. So they've believed they were Desposini from the Middle Ages at least.
This was the Da Vinci Code before the Da Vinci Code.
What's the manuscript
Gabriel Knight
say
started
about
it all.
Freemasons?
The manuscript came right out and said that the original split between the Templars and the Priory of Sion was over the bloodline. The Priory wanted to support certain French families of
Hey,
Merovingian
Mage
descent,
Maroon,
while
what's
the
up, dude?
Templars supported the emerging Stuart dynasty.
Just in time
I
for
think
some
it's pretty
conspiracy
clear
theory.
that the Freemasons and the Priory are still fighting over the same issue.
I gotta know about the unicorn.
Is there anything more in there about the unicorn imagery?
A bit. You know all those medieval tapestries that show a unicorn in a garden or a unicorn being hunted?
Yeah.
Supposedly, they all represent the Desposini being suppressed by the church.
Oh.
Oh. So when the unicorn had its throat slit, that was the church killing Wilkes? Maybe Wilkes was an inside man.
Does Sinclair mention the Holy Grail in the manuscript?
The Grail represents the bloodline and a kind of noblesse oblige duty to serve mankind. But also, remember what you
Unicorn's
heard
the
on the
official
train?
animal of
You
Scotland?
heard the kidnapper say Sangreal.
Yeah.
But it's not an animal.
The manuscript says the words Holy Grail were actually a mistranslation. The original phrase wasn't Sangreal or Holy Grail, but Sang Real.
Sang Real? What's that mean?
Blood royal, or royal blood. The
Oh.
Holy Grail is the bloodline, Gabriel. That's what's so creepy.
Wow. I wonder if that's what they were saying on the train. It's royal blood.
That's what
I was kind of thinking the same
Kinda
thing,
brings
E-Face.
the whole vampire
We got to get
theory
all
back
the
onto
information
the
out before we hit her with the
doesn't it?
shocker and tell her that Wilkes is dead. You see, he's all the way at the end, because when I say that, she's probably going to be completely indifferent, because he tried to get all touchy-feely with her.
I'm still not sure I see
In
the
fact,
connection between Sinclair
Gracie was the
and
last
Prince
person I
James's
saw with
men.
him, and she was
the manuscript
manhandling
did
him.
mention Prince James. It traced the various
Suspicious.
branches of the bloodline all the way down to the present day. It was obviously making the point that the Stuarts have the largest, purest amount of the blood, and Prince James is mentioned as the current Stuart heir.
Did you get the impression that the manuscript was trying to set Prince James up for something?
It certainly went to great
There
lengths
you go,
about his
Sandro.
pedigree.
Easy.
guess
I got the latest
royal
zoo books,
families
Gracie.
find
You want to
that
read
terribly
this?
relevant.
Oh, I love
What
zoo
about
books.
rulership?
Oh, by the way,
Did it
Wilkes
mention
is dead.
anything
Yeah,
about
that's
a
great,
throne?
Gabe.
Yeah, actually.
Oh my
It
God.
talked
This
about
one's about the
European
lions of the
rule,
savannah.
How any system of government ideally has both a parliament and a monarchy. You don't think they're trying to...
No.
No. No.
Position the House of Stuart as monarchs over the EU. Yeah, I think that's exactly what they're trying to do.
Oh, God. No wonder Sinclair is hiding out here.
This is a weird game to come in and have no context on. Oh, I promise, even if you had context, it would be confusing. Hey, what's up, Ragucci?
Guess what I found today?
What?
Wilkes's corpse.
What?
I found him at Long
Say
Moor.
what?
Looks like they took him right out of his room last night.
Oh, my God.
Creepy, isn't it? They were in the
Isn't it?
hotel. Weird, because I was dreaming about them. That's why I,
Well, how was Wilkes killed?
just like Prince James's men. Throat cut, blood drained into a pool.
God. What am I, cursed or something? I spent the entire day in the car with Mallory and McDougal, and then last night I had dinner with Wilkes.
That is suspicious.
What was his big theory, anyway?
He had a seismic survey done.
Well, then
They
again,
show
he was
hollow
actually
areas,
getting
and he
close
even
to the
uncovered
answer.
a big one. It makes sense, actually, because I've been working on this riddle called Le Serpent Rouge.
Sure, you keep working on that. I've got some ideas of my own to follow up.
Fine.
That doesn't sound like a moped.
That sounds like a Hindi. What's a Russian gunship doing in the middle of southern France? Hey, guess what I found today? A corpse LMAO? What I love is he was like, hey, guess what I found? And before... Oh, God damn it! Gabriel! Is he going out the window now? Oh, God!
Damn, it's Prince James. Where's the manuscript? I've got to get it back to Larry before he runs to his boss and complains.
Oh, for fuck's
It was
sake.
right here. I left it on the table when I went to take my shower.
Ooh, don't tell me that, Grace. Grace?
Somebody must have taken it.
Shit. Okay, let me think.
All right, we're thinking.
It's about time I pinned down our old squirmy friend from the NOPD. I'll get him out of town for a bit.
What about Prince James?
Tell him I'm working on the case. I can't see him till I've got that manuscript, or he'll have my head on a platter.
You really think Mosley?
Yeah, the bum. But do me a favor and look around here, just in case I'm wrong.
Yeah, he was being very sketch.
Leave me the bike, will you? You can
anyway,
ride with Mosley.
My favorite bit was when he was like, guess what I saw today? And she didn't even get to finish. She was like, what? And immediately he just blurts out, Wilkes' dead body.
Thanks.
God.
She stole my WW2 bike. Okay, we get to play as Grace now. Let's go ahead and save as... Did I already save one as WW2? Boom. Alright, as usual, we have to start with Sydney, which is rather unfortunate because it's going to make me follow some sacred geometry or some shit now. Oh, the Temple of Solomon. There's the layout. The Holy of Holiest, 30x30 cubits, 1/4 length, 30x60. I'm sure this is important for a puzzle. Hey, what's up, Les? Close the email and analyze the map. Oh, here, god damn it. Oh, Mage, you don't want to know what confusion means, dude. This computer segment, I guarantee you no one has ever solved this without help. Guarantee you. So it doesn't explain anything, right? And you just have a map, and you have to click around and put points on the map and draw geometry and then overlay it with shapes and shit. Oh, it's so absurd. I had to use 2 guides to get through it, not just one. Okay, let's see here. So that email gave us some information about it. In between the square here is where the underground cavern's supposed to be. In fact, if you're drunk right now, you might not even want to watch this part. You might just want to turn around and look at the wall for about 60 seconds. This is going to get confusing. Email. Okay, enter 2 points at the top 1/4 of the map and start analysis. The fuck does that mean? Where do you want them? Close the email, analyze the map. Enter 2 points at the top 1/4 of the map. Okay, we'll divide it into fourths. That's right here. Maybe in like the Peach Cabaloo. He wants 2 points though. Huh? Enter 2 points in the top 1/4. I mean, I could just put them wherever. Shouldn't you give me some sort of advice? You're the guide. All it says is enter 2 points in the top 1/4. Cough, cough. All right. This game officially it's not only suggested, I require 3 guides. One of which being a video guide. Incompletable without 3 guides.
Played jolly.
Looking back at it, Mosley was eyeing up that documentation. No, I don't think you could. I don't think there's a way you could do this without him. It's so fucking obtuse. That's the word I'm choosing.
James.
All right, she's leaving here, which must be, is that before or after computer? This is day 3, 12 to 3. Is that where we're at? I think it might be. Okay, through the keys.
Thanks.
God. All right, let's put this bad boy on double speed again. I know y'all can't see it. Bear with me. Where are you going? Hey, you're not interacting with computer.
The middle is the sanctuary, and the third part in the north must be the Holy of Holies.
That's pretty much what it is. Like I said, Mage, it's sacred geometry.
The center of the
Enter
Holy of
points.
Holies. I think that's the site. It's on Mount Cardew. I'll write down the coordinates.
What the fuck? No. Motherfucking no. You did not. You didn't even do anything. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. I see what he does. Okay. It's a little bit more clear now. So what they wanted me to do was actually put them, like, right here. Hey, clear that last one. Right here. And right here at the intersection points, I think. Oh, fuck my life. Fuck my life. How about, like, right on the edge, though? Like, right there? Yeah, let's try that. Oh, thank God. Connecting grid points, yes. Okay, the grid points are connected, so what now? Close the email, analyze the map. The 2 points at the top 1/4 of the map and start analyze to connect them. Enter points at the bottom 1/4 of the map and do the same. Okay.
That's it. The divisions of the temple. That's the porch
Oh,
down by
stupid
the
me!
brook. Then the middle is the sanctuary, and the third part in the north must be the Holy of Holies.
Yeah, so what does that mean? Enter a point on the line near the Pech Cardew, and Gracie will write down the coordinates of the center of the Holy of Holies. Okay.
The center of the Holy of Holies. I think that's the site. It's on Mount Cardew. I'll write down the coordinates.
Thank God. And that should be it. I mean, okay, in theory, I think this is very cool. I think it's neat walking through a puzzle and mapping out geometric shapes in a map. That's neat, but making you do all the legwork with really unclear instructions, not so neat. Not neat one bit. Okay, there's something else it wants me to do before we leave. Which bit? Which bit? Analyze the arcade text. What do you want? Start translation from... Is this not arcade text? We might have already done this, actually. Hey, what's up, Hollow? Analyze arcade text file and start analysis. Fucking excuse me? I don't have a text file to analysis. Analyze the arcade text file and start analysis. Open file, arcade text, start analysis. Okay. Okay, we got the parser. Translate, probably? No, we want anagram parser, obviously. Stupid me. I think we're hacking right now. Hacker Man. It's taken a while. Hacker Man is parsing. It's like the more I watch, the less I understand. Let me see if I can fill you in. I'm going to do my best here, Mage Maroon. So Gabriel Knight was on a wicked bender watching Prince Henry's son, or Prince James of Scotland's son, right? And suddenly he blacked out. He comes to on a train, and 2 men have kidnapped the baby. Why they also brought Gabriel Knight on the train, I do not understand. I don't understand at all how that worked out. It didn't make any sense. I'm surely missing something. Gabriel Knight had a dream of a unicorn being chased by fuck knows what, pulling a chariot. Gabriel was riding it. Hey, what's up, Doomy? So anyway, the son's missing, so we start to look for him. We find out that there's a tour group in this area, so we join it. The tour group is something of a national meme because they lure in tourists to look for a fabled treasure. Well, it turns out there is a treasure here. It's the treasure of the Knights Templar, okay? Including the Holy Grail, which is metaphorical. I've heard a few examples of what the metaphor could be. It sounds like what it actually is the Holy Grail is, I think it's supposed to be a representation of the royal bloodline of Jesus. And Prince Harry apparently is the purest of that bloodline. So the Freemasons are trying to keep this secret safe out here. And we're looking for a temple underground, which does some shit. It's wild, okay? It's really wild. I know, Jesus wasn't rich, which is why it had to be the simple cup. Simping for Jesus. All right, so anyway, back to the analysis. I need Arcanum. Is Arcanum on this list? Arcanum. Okay, good. I need God. Yep, good. And Tango and Cash. Tomb God I touch. That's very naughty. I touch the tomb of God. Jesus. It says, start anal by your shoulder. What?
Oh,
start analysis. Somebody mentioned that earlier. I didn't catch it.
Oh, my God.
Are we done hacker manning or hacker womaning? The last 4 letters are Izu, which is Jesus, which we just got. So, Arkham de Tango Izu. Return to the main menu and analyze the map. Enter the points on the river at the top of the map. Please, I don't want to look at the map anymore. I've had enough of the fucking map. Allegedly, there's a river I can't see because I drew so much crap all over it. Are you a river? You could be a river. No, it's like a splotch. Somebody spilled coffee on it. All right. Return to the main menu. Analyze the map. Yeah. Analyze. Enter points on the river at the top of the map. 1 point at the top of the loop of the river above Peyroles. Okay, that's a start. It's bullshit. There is no river. Oh, there it is. Never mind. I lied. Is that the river? Top of the loop of the river of Paolas. Okay. Let's enter a point. Enter a point. There you go. And 1 point in the middle of the river, and 1 at the end of the river above Chateau des Serres. Okay. 1 point in the middle, and 1 point at the end.
Yep, that's it. That's the red serpent.
I knew it. I knew that was it.
It must point out something.
Okay, so for some reason we've got more dots on the map now. Not that they'll help me in any way. Return to the main menu, thank God. Get me out of Sydney. I'm so tired of Sydney. Hey, what's up, Skarn? Looks like this save is going to be called Skarn. Wow, that's very lewd. Look, you can kind of see the makeout of her butt cheek on there. Exit the room. Yep, walk down the lobby, dining room. Here is Stella and Lily talking about the treasure. They're going to their site later. Exit hotel room, use bike. Off we go. River looked like a railroad. That's what I thought, too. Apparently not. Apparently we're map illiterate, Hollow. And we'll just take advice from Gabriel Knight directors at Sierra.
Why haven't we found it yet? I'm getting very discouraged, I can tell you. I thought Dr. Wen had such promising leads, and with the additions we came up with...
We mustn't give up yet, Lily.
Perhaps. Oh, why can't we simply pay someone to dig it up? I certainly can't with my tendinitis. And you, no offense, darling, but you're taking too long.
I'm trying.
Estelle!
Oh, sorry. Anyway, you said we couldn't let anyone else in on it.
I know what I said. Oh, my. Dr. Wen must be right, mustn't he? The Great Seed absolutely has to be here. Otherwise, how can one explain that cache of Egyptian artifacts he found here in 1963?
Of course it's here. We'll finish up at the site today, then check the maps again tonight.
Not me. I can't, I tell you. If we don't find it, I can't carry on one step further.
Please
God,
don't
what a
say
drama
that,
queen.
Lily. Everything's going to be fine.
Every little thing is gonna be alright. Now we walk out. Oh, what's up, Drop? Looks like that's all we needed from them. Afraid to go to a taco truck? Why, Skarn? Taco trucks are awesome. You walk up, they slide open the window, or maybe the window's just open, and you say, I want that one, and you just point to it. And they pretend to understand you, they make you a delicious taco. And it's good. Fried cheese, tortilla shell, BBQ pulled pork, mac and cheese and coleslaw. Mac and cheese and coleslaw on the taco. My God. My God. Southwest arm of the hexagram on the map. There better be a spot called that. Oh! Yeah, as it turns out, there is.
I think I'm getting close.
All right, walk over to our side and get Wilkes' red handkerchief near the rocks. Wilkes was here? I wonder if this is why they cut him down.
It's a red handkerchief. Didn't Wilkes have one like that? He must have found this spot. Maybe that's why he was killed.
Well, I've played Super Ghosts and Ghouls. Unfortunately, Ghosts and Goblins I tried and it lags like shit on my computer. If I can find a way to play Ghosts and Goblins with anyone of a reasonable frame rate, I'll play it. I really enjoyed Super Ghosts and Ghouls. Alright, handkerchief, use the coordinate device on Grace and she'll say there's something under the rocks. Okay. I guess I could try the resurrected one. The old one was the laggy one, though. I mean, when I was playing on the NES, totally legitimate hardware, it was just unbearably laggy. Okay, and Grace, she'll say there's something under the rocks. Which rocks exactly? Maybe I was supposed to do it up here. This game has lots of jeans. Yeah, because it was the 90s. Jeans were way cool in the 90s. And then everybody found yoga pants.
It's right around here, under that pile of rocks.
Better start digging. Grab our shovel, and she's gonna say, I gotta go back to the scooter to get it.
I should go get the shovel.
Can't cram a shovel up your butt. It'd be too much. Place actually has indoor seating inside an old garage where I used to get my oil changed. What? Nothing wrong with that. Just do it, Skarn. Or just suck up the anxiety and go, at least maybe like step in, and then run away. Just run away afterwards. You don't have to order anything. Hey, what's up, plan? All right, let's hit escape so she gets up here. Good grief.
Where was Osiris when the stars shone over Bethlehem?
A riddle in my Gabriel night? I think you should do it, Scar, and I don't think you'll regret it. The fuck is the site? The site. Use the bike and select the site on the map. Use shovel with rocks, get the note, which mentions Osiris. Cross over the bridge on the other side of the road and walk along the path to arrive at the site. For fuck's sake. The inconsistencies in this guide drive me absolutely insane. This is why you have to use like 17 guides. I've got one in each of my hands. Yeah, Peach de Cador. That's right. We marked that on the map, so that must be what they're referring to as the site.
Well, I guess I should go up there and check it out. Wow, this is really nerve-wracking.
Yeah, see, Scarn, that's basically you with the taco truck.
Close.
I guess I should go check it out. I guess. Oh, it's nerve-wracking. Better circle the tree a couple times to look inconspicuous.
The ones who wove the vine in the Pharaoh's days weave it still. The ones who would steal the sacred wine long ago seek it still. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's talking about the vampires.
That's a pretty big conclusion to jump to. Alright. Coordinating device it is. We still have it equipped? Of course not. That would be too convenient. Not even joking, the Taco Bell app has changed my perspective. Should so fire. What's the Taco Bell app do? Does it tell you about the secret menu? Lets you order quesaritos, apparently. I don't understand. And then you go pick it up? Northeast corner of the map. I'm not sure where that's supposed to be. I guess right over here. And make your own craving box. So you couldn't actually do... Okay. I don't have my phone nearby. So, can you go in? Because you can't go in at Taco Bell's around here. Do you go through the drive-thru and you just tell them I use the app or some shit? Because when look, I'm going to be real. Our Taco Bell has the worst sign positioning ever. You can't even read it till you're up there. And I never know what to order. I'm like a deer in headlights. I know I want something, but I don't know what it is, and I never have time to read it. And the people there are always so pushy. It's like, yeah, we just need a second to look at the menu.
I should go get the shovel.
Okay, well, you know, you could try this, this, or this. They start, like, shoving things on you. I'm just like, I just need a second, all right? Back up, man! I just need to see the menu for a second. Becomes a whole dilemma. That's how you get banned. Order extra cheese on anything. So, but how do you actually use it? Hey, thank you for that, host Big X. Do you just go through the drive-thru and tell them that you ordered online? Or is this like specifically for delivery,
well,
like Uber
help
Eats?
To try again. The mountain is solid rock.
Okay, I already tried it once. Yeah, so I'm guessing that's the first one. Use the shovel with the rocks and get the note. No. Use the shovel on the X. Grace won't find anything. Okay. Walk to the right path. Continue up the path to the top of the hill. Use the binoculars on the mountain. Zoom in on the orange rock. All right, got it. No, Lyra did not get a pyramid. I made some sort of blind threat the other day about the game not giving me a shovel at any point. And then Lyra recalled the exact moment in time where we got it. I realized I was wrong. And that's how we pay it forward. I had to make the game up to Gabriel Knight. How about you pick up the binoculars and you use them on the mountain? This is my favorite minigame. It's fucking impossible to use these things. They jump so far. I have a feeling because the frame rate's increased on more modern machines, it moves like 4 times as fast as it should be. I think that's where it wants me to look, though. I just have to actually hit it. Oh, it's so close. It's so close. No, they're separate VIPs.
Somebody's parked out by that big orange rock that's off
But
the
if you
main
get your
road.
own pyramid, I ban you.
VDG 945F. Hello, Bukele.
Bukaki. Now, why we had to look over there, I'm not sure. Why I couldn't just drive over and see it. Use the bike and select the orange rock on the mount to see Buscelli's bike. What? Use the bike and select the orange map to see the bike. Each view of binoculars and walk down the path of the road. Use the bike. Okay, whatever. Whatever. I won't break pyramids tonight, FYI. Is a crab worth his word? I mean, Dignan will. I certainly will. Look at that. I got the katana ready to go in chat. It's good to have a couple people on Pyramid Watch, though. For a while there, they were just slipping by. I was like the lone defender. Hey, what's up, Wiz? Good to see you, man. It has been some time. Walkthroughs, again, I only use walkthroughs on this cursed game. I would say there is not a single human being on this earth who has ever completed this game by themselves. I feel fairly confident in saying that. It's just ridiculous. I don't... It's not even like... you can click all the options. It's ridiculous. There's the site. Just things go together in ways that don't make any dang sense. Where were we binocularizing at? Orange Rock. It's the siren of Gabriel Knight games. Hell, all the Gabriel Knight games are like this, but this one in particular is even worse. Oh, you know it, man. I'll be here forever. Like, literally forever. I don't intend to die. I intend to either upload my consciousness, if we assume that we can quantify consciousness as something, upload that to a computer, or replace my body with robot parts. Whatever I have to do to keep going. Maybe even drink some blood. I hear that works. What in the shit is this?
I'm sure I saw a moped parked around here. I recognize the
by
rock.
the giant rock? Oh, pile of
Pet
dirt.
cemetery? I don't think so.
You can't legally say pet cemetery. Stephen King has that copyrighted. All right, see a path of dirt. Again, we use the shovel.
Yep. Time for some elbow grease.
Digman, you can ask questions when we're playing Warhammer. I'd be happy to teach you. I wish we had some estimate lists of stuff leaderboards like most attempted
Larry's
pyramids. We could have you start
Why
counting.
I'm not surprised. And it still has its plastic cover, too.
He is the one that
should give
stole
us a few
it.
opportunities.
Oh, good. Okay, so we got it back. That bastard, he really did steal it. All right, use the shovel, use fingerprint kit with Sydney and brush on the manuscript to get the, okay. Well, I think this is full of shit, and envelopes.
That's
That's
the
it?
envelope Le Serpent Rouge came in.
That's not it. I think this is
Someone
full of
taped it
shit,
to the door
though.
of the museum.
I'm going to do my own ordering. There's a lot of interesting things going around with it, too, is like, we're looking at how we can reverse aging, for instance. It's only a matter of time. Now, will it happen in my lifetime? Probably not.
Larry Sinclair's Bloodline manuscript.
And even if it does, the average person probably won't be given access to it. They'll probably have to unthaw Walt Disney and give him it if his brain's not... Well, if his brain's still intact anyway. Boop.
There's
Over
one
here.
print.
Would Skarn be #1 attempts? Now that I've banned the people that do more attempts, yeah. Alright, and I think we might be able just to upload these directly to computer from here.
To scan that, I'd have to get onto Sydney and do an add data.
Fuck you, video game. Use the bike. Yeah. Okay. I don't understand this order. I use the tape to get all 3 fingerprints. So there's supposed to be more on there, actually. I'm next. I am witnessing a pattern here, Skarn, so watch yourself. All right? Watch it.
I got one. Uh-huh.
There's another one here. I see it. I see it.
There's a second print.
Hey, what's up, cat? A
3
third
prints.
prince.
I think that's all of them.
All right, now we can go to the next estate. Lady Howard and Estelle's site, not estate, site. I'm unsure of how we're supposed to find this. Is it just flat out on the map labeled? Armchair of the Devil, Cum Solade, Rene Barnes. Where was their site? It wasn't this one down here. Oh, that's right. We marked, okay, we followed them and found the trees on the map. No, it's not just you. That's part of the plot, E-Face. There's a tour group out here looking to find the treasure of the Knights Templar. They all have theories that they brought with them about where it would be, and they're all using the different areas for activity. So, of course, they would be off in the middle of nowhere in some random knoll. Because they digging out there.
Lady Howard is a slave driver. I'd hate to be in Estelle's position. Hey, wait a minute.
Hey, wait a minute. Y'all find that treasure yet?
Finding anything, Estelle?
Not yet.
I know they
How'd
haven't,
you guys
because
pick
I've
this
already
spot
found
anyway?
it.
Out of the mouths of babes.
It's a perfectly sound analysis. Quite complicated to explain. Of course, we can't take credit.
Dr. Wen. Well, let's hope Dr. Wen isn't Wong.
Aren't fingerprints made by touching the woo? Oh, what the fuck was that?
Dr. Wen, huh? He needs to get a computer.
I don't know about that, Zerd. I figured it was just the accumulation of cells on the tip. I mean, do we have them on our toes? Yeah, I've got toe prints as well. Well, that was exciting dialogue. That's right, just on the tip, that's all. Did her jeans get ripped on the front now, too? Once upon a time, I was falling in love. Now my jeans are falling apart. Talk to Prince James. He wants to visit Gabriel. Okay. Enter Gabe's room. Use Sydney. Add the data. All right, we're going to keep that up for the moment. No.
No, I don't see any sign of Prince.
Just open the door.
Je regrette. The maid, she gets no answer when she knocks. Monsieur Knight must be out.
Merci beaucoup. I'll try again.
That must be Prince Harry. You can tell because he's got a very fancy walking stick. He also cannot walk in a straight line. It's one of his quirks.
James, hello. It's nice to see you again.
I was trying to find Gabriel.
He's out in the valley, I think, working on the case.
Has he found anything?
I think so, but he better tell you himself.
I see, all right. I'm staying at the Villa Bethania. Some people were kind enough to offer it. Will you ask him to come by as soon as he gets back?
Of course.
Oh, yeah,
Great.
definitely.
Thank you.
Gabriel, you will not believe this. He had the craziest look in his eye. Guess we're just gonna stand here meekly. So we've got some new data at the other butt cheeks ripped out too. Jesus is reading the paper again. Jesus has to get his news somehow, Dignan. What do you think, he's omnificent? Do you like the Gladiator movies? Singular the Gladiator movie, yes. I don't know of any more than one. Strength and honor, Maximus. Strength and honor. All we are shadows and dust. Schottenjäger. That sounds delicious. It means night hunter. It's not taking a shot of Jaeger. Yeah, I think Jaeger in general means hunter. Actually, isn't that what the drink's labeled after? It's something hunter. It must be. Huntmeister, the master hunter. Sounds way cooler. Okay, suspects. Open file, BLD1. And there should be a way to match analysis, is that true?
Working.
Bukele, the sneak.
No, it used to be rumored they put elk blood in Jaeger. I have heard that also. Link file to suspect. Okay. So now, okay, we already had... Okay, cool. Like the file, do the same thing with the other manuscript fingerprints and link them. Okay. So we'll get... There should be 2. Way down here.
Working.
Madeline, how many
Madeline
times
had
have
her
these
hands on the
passed
manuscript.
hands? So I guess it's saying that he showed them to these 2 people.
Working.
And the last one... What's going on here? Didn't freeze, did it? John Wilkes. No, it's comparing.
Mosley.
Mhm.
Gabriel was right.
Well, I mean, we saw him buried out there, so of course it was him. Why would it be anybody else? I think that should be everything. Link the file. Oh, Christ. Why is it not doing... It should take me somewhere. Maybe if I leave the room. Alright, now this is bizarre. It's as if I'm missing something, but I should not be. The other manuscript prints and length of fingerprints to Madeline and Mosley. Exit Sydney. Day 3. For fuck's sake. You try and follow everything. You try and make good. Oh, no, I did... Okay, I missed one thing. I thought it was odd that we didn't go to this other part of the hexagram. Now you're talking. You know, I've been trying to make pizza rolls so many different ways because I started eating them again. There really is no better way to eat a pizza roll than in the microwave. I've tried air frying the damn things, and they're just not as good. For some reason, when they cook in the microwave, they just have a certain, I don't know, like flavor enhancement.
Well, this is the back of Mount Cardew, but I think the actual point of the hexagram is further up that way.
Okay, that's it. That's it. And I dare say they're even better once they cool down and settle down to room temperature, too. I've been trying to eat them different ways as well. Did you know you can chop pizza rolls in half with a knife and put them on a sandwich, right? And then take pizza sauce, little red sauce, pour over the top, and then put some Parm cheese on top, and you get like a pizza roll sandwich. Wholeheartedly agree. Ah, you're okay to be wrong. That's fine. That's fine. I've baked them in the oven quite a few times. They're palatable, at least that way. Crazy Toki. I thought for sure that they would be awesome in the air fryer. I thought they'd be nice and crunchy, which they were. But the insides just they don't have that punch in the mouth flavor. She's doing this on her own, so that must mean we got it complete.
I've only got one more stanza. Capricorn. I am aware of the scent
French
of the
toast pizza rolls. You're sick.
Of the one I must release.
But I'm curious now.
Cursing the profane in their ashes and those who follow their ways, I return from the darkness while making a gesture of horror at the abyss into which I had plunged. Here is the proof that I knew the secret seal of Solomon.
As it turns out, the proof was in the pudding.
Of the queen who watches over the king. They must be talking about going down into the cave. Take heed, my friend. Do not add or take away one iota. Think, and think again. The base lead of my words may contain the purest gold. Let he who has the understanding use it with wisdom.
Oh, of course.
Hello.
Hey, Mose, you're back.
Yep. Gabriel and I, we had it out.
You did?
Uh-huh. Guess my little secret is, out in the open now.
He's a KGB spy.
Is
I knew it.
Here? I've had some real breakthroughs with Sydney.
Yeah, he wanted me to come and get you. He's holding a meeting in the dining room.
A meeting?
I think that's probably what it is,
interesting.
I think that's what it is. Plus the doughy texture on the outside. We like them doughy.
What's up?
Just a minute, Gracie. Why don't you take a seat?
Why don't you take a seat right over here? Thank you, Gabriel Hansen.
All right. Fun time's over. I want to know what's going on, and I want to know now.
I have no idea what you mean.
Nor I.
Then let me give you a clue. Earlier today, I had a certain unpublished manuscript in my room. Someone took that manuscript, and that someone was...
All right, let's not get this wrong. It was Mosley, right? Grace Shoke, Madeline, second thief. Mosley was the first thief. Yep.
Mosley.
You've been voted off the island.
It was stolen from the first thief by...
Madeline. That's right, because if you guys remember, we saw Madeline come out of his room, and I was like, woo, what's going on there?
Madeline Bouthane. The second thief couldn't hold on to it either. It was stolen for the third time by...
Burchelli. Or better yet, the hotel staff. There are some false leads in here. I'm triple checking before I click it. Brucelli.
Vittorio Buccelli.
And the third thief disposed of it by...
Lighting it on fire. No. Burying it.
burying it.
Really?
Yep.
But this is slanderous. You cannot prove a word.
Yeah. He can prove it. Every one of you left prints.
Santa cielo.
Hey, leave Santa out of this.
Admit it. I did take the manuscript, but I didn't do it for my own personal gain or anything. I'm CIA.
Yeah, okay.
Ha! That explains it.
Outrageous!
God, Mose. Congrats.
Thanks.
His head's massive. I think it's more his tiny little arms make his head
Mademoiselle
look big.
Thane, what's your excuse?
I do not know what you mean.
Don't you? Let's consider the fact that you have way too much equipment for a tour guide.
If you catch my meaning.
Minded.
And lethal. My guess is French Internal Secret Service.
You are much too smart for your own good.
Oh, and you, Signore? Or should I call you Father?
He's with
It
the
is
Vatican.
not illegal for
We
a
did.
priest to travel
We saw his
without a
priest
collar.
robes
Oh, but
too.
you're not just a priest, are you?
You're a
You came
Vatican
on train
assassin.
From Rome, yet you lied. You said it was Naples. Why tell
All the
such a
pieces of the
pointless
puzzle that we
fabrication
found
unless
earlier
you
coming
were hiding
together right
something?
now.
Like the fact that you're with the Vatican.
That is not a crime either.
But stealing manuscripts is.
Not if you're above the law.
Perhaps it is time for you to reveal your secrets, Gabriel.
Sure.
I'm a werewolf.
private investigator.
And a
I'm
werewolf.
Here about the kidnapping of Prince James of Albany's infant son.
James Stewart's son has been kidnapped?
When did this happen?
You really didn't know? Either of you?
No.
Certamente no. I came only to report on any activity in the area. The Vatican feels that there are certain subversive parties who are trying to fabricate stories. Perhaps even go so far as to stage certain finds. Plant material. Naturally, the church is anxious that anything of the sort be prevented and exposed.
Perhaps you are right, Signore. But we believe that there is something buried near Rennes-le-Château.
That's why you were given this assignment?
I have been watching Rennes-le-Château for a few years now. There are certain political interests involved. Interests which might not be working for the long-term stability of the present French government. Besides, if there is an archaeological discovery to be made here, such findings should be controlled by the French authorities. We want to make sure nothing gets smuggled out without our knowing.
I thought you needed excavation permits to do any serious digging.
Hypothetically, but several parties have applied for permits. We can only deny them for so long.
Mose?
The CIA thinks there's something going on over here with the Freemasons, the Priory, and the Knights of Malta. You name it. We've got to make sure our interests are being protected. You know, the good old US of A. Well, they sent me on a tour as a kind of an audition, I guess. They didn't want anybody with legit CIA credentials. You know, anyone who could be traced. But I'll probably be starting full-time when I get back.
And the digging, monsieur?
Oh, intelligence got that tip from somewhere. I was just supposed to, check it out.
So it was the CIA who infiltrated our computer system. We thought it was the Priory. It is not the first theory we have had, I am afraid. Our cipher experts work on
It's
it.
Jennifer Hale? Wait, that's Femshep?
It appears this was another failed attempt. Right, monsieur?
I sure didn't find anything.
And now we can go, yes?
My God, what a cast.
Kidnapper among us.
Look at everybody over here talking shit about the voice acting. Like there's a game with better voice acting. The Reapers, they were the treasure all along.
You were very masterful. But, you have not gotten everything from me yet. Perhaps you should come by my room and try a little harder,
She said harder. I'm pretty sure she grabbed his junk on the way out, too.
And I always thought the idea of chastity belts was cruel and sexist. I finally get
For 99,
it.
it's not bad. I think it's
I doubt they invented one strong
it's
enough
excellent for the
Madeline.
most part. There's a
Thanks for
few
finding the
interactions
manuscript.
that feel
Where was it?
very strange.
Bukele buried it out in the valley.
But, like,
Saw his
Grace
moped from
always
Blanchard.
feels right.
Good job, Grace.
Gabriel
As
goes through highs and
usual.
lows.
Prince James is at the Villa Bethania. He wants to see you.
I bet.
And there's some real progress on the treasure. With Sydney, I was able to...
I'll, come up later, okay?
Suit yourself.
I almost want to say they had Tim Curry record some generic lines and they just peppered them in as filler. Like, we're going to record you say, "Ah, bet." And it has no context whatsoever. And yes, Mage Maroon, you could not have picked a better game. Look at this. Look at this shit. She's just plowing through everything. Knocking the buffet line over. The chairs are over. The table's over. Meanwhile, Hank Hill's just chilling here. He's just hanging out. Not the same angle from before, but it's definitely Hank Hill. There's no question in my mind that that's Hank Hill. I've watched quite a bit of the anime King of the Hill. I could spot him from a mile away. Doesn't sound like Tim Curry at all. He's truly a chameleon. When I hear Tim Curry in my head, it's always the role from Home Alone 2, which he had kind of an exaggerated accent in, so I have a hard time spotting him. Oh, excuse me, coffee burps. A hard time spotting him. All right, where are we off to? Tour Magdala to talk to Arnold about the prison of Sion. Okay. I don't see how you could possibly be bored by this, Teen Palpatine. It's literally got it all. It's got vampires, foxy ladies, archaeological expositions, the Roman churches interfere. Like, this game's out of control. Hey, what's up, Alien? An hour more or an hour less? You'll get neither more or less. You get 6 hours, regardless. You know, when we lose an hour, I still go an extra hour. And when we gain an hour, I don't do an extra hour, you know? I am what I am what I am.
Excuse me, Mr. Arnaud.
Are you all of you? A little bit, yes.
Mr. Knight?
I'm here to talk to you about Sion.
I've been meaning to ask you something.
And what is that?
I've been meaning to ask you about your association with the Priory of Sion.
Where did you hear such a thing?
Prince James's men? See, I'm working for Prince James. I came here to see about the kidnapping myself.
I see. Well, I'm not really surprised, though I would have expected more polish from Prince James's agents. Ce n'est pas d'importance. You will learn nothing from me. The Priory would never...
Man, Steven Spielberg really knocks this out of the park.
Tell me, what sort of things would the Priory stoop to?
I have nothing to say to you about the Priory, Mr. Knight. But whatever you hear from Prince James, remember, it is their side of the story.
All right, what do we want to ask him about? Start here.
Excelsior Montreux, the owner of Chateau de Serras. Is he a Priory member too?
Not at all. Why?
Oh, just wondering.
Huh. I think he's the vampire. He definitely, I mean, charming, knowledgeable man that brews wine and lives by himself. Probably vampire.
The Priory is trying to get official permission to excavate in the
Hard
area.
in the old
Isn't that
ways.
right?
Yes, but so are the Freemasons. Naturally, we have an advantage being French.
And what exactly are you planning to excavate?
Far more learned ears than yours have been denied that knowledge.
Really? Including yours? Have they told you what it is?
Really? Quel toupet?
The Priory does have issues with Prince James, though, doesn't it? Political issues?
What could you understand about such matters? We have been working for centuries to get the bloodline on the throne of France.
An hour later, the sneeze comes
we
out.
Almost succeeded. Marie Antoinette was disposed, and she had a son who would have been king.
This is not the guy.
The revolution ruined
This is not the guy.
Yeah.
The vampire guy is
revolutions can
the guy at the
really fuck
winery.
up your long-term conspiracies. I take it the Priory doesn't like the idea of the Stuarts regaining power.
In Scotland, perhaps. Not in France. Not over the European Union. The Habsburg-Lorraines are a much more critical line. Besides, we could hardly accept a Scot on the throne.
I see your point. Oh, those bagpipes can get annoying.
Anywho, about the treasure.
So there really is a treasure?
Beyond measure.
Well, so why don't you just go in and take it?
The Templars lived a long time ago.
You don't know where it is, do you?
Got him!
There are certain disadvantages to keeping information in the hands of a chosen few. When the French Revolution occurred, the Abbé here was the guardian. He was forced to flee to Spain. His records were lost for decades. Then Saunier rediscovered them. He was a greedy bastard, and he was tormented by the Great Secret. He offered fragments of the documents for exorbitant sums. He fabricated and destroyed evidence, and died without revealing what he knew.
That's why you've leaked information, isn't it? You hoped someone would solve the riddle for you.
And we have.
There is a season for everything, and the season for the unveiling is coming very soon. One way or another, the treasure will come to light.
What is it you're so determined to unveil?
One day soon, you shall know. Now, excuse
Spoilers,
me,
the treasure is just a bunch of fucking vampires.
I do wish you luck in finding the infant.
You could start speedrunning this game. There's only one time on the leaderboard, and it was set just about 2 years ago. What's the time? It's about 58 minutes. Yeah, no thank you. No thank you. I assume what you do to speedrun it is just mash escape and teleport everywhere. It would kind of be interesting because it's more about camera manipulation then. Like, you see how fast you can move if you want to? You just tap escape at the right time. All right, I don't know where I'm going now. There's supposed to be... Is it this place? Is this the villa, actually? It is. Is it? Villa Bethany. Yeah, it is. Okay, let's make sure we're saving because this game loves to crash. World record pace, right there. Knock, knock.
I do appreciate your returning the manuscript, Mr. Knight.
If I'd known what Mr. Sinclair here was up to, I wouldn't have taken it in the first place.
Well, what's done is done. But I think it's time we had a serious conversation.
Absolutely.
So anyway, how about we talk about wine?
Does the grapevine motif mean anything to you? Viticulture in general?
No, I don't know what the vampires want. The vampires are like a third force. Right now it's between the church and the Freemasons. The Freemasons want to put
represents the
Prince James of Scotland on the throne because he's a direct descendant of Jesus.
David, I assume.
Of course.
Where did you see such a motif, Mr. Knight?
Oh, it's,
the Roman Church does not want that.
Do you consider yourself to be a bloodline descendant, Prince James?
Well, it may sound foolish to you, but a belief in our lineage and the responsibility that it brings has been the motivation behind everything the Stuarts have done for centuries. You see, we take our heritage very seriously.
So, you think the kidnapping is a response to Sinclair's manuscript, to its positioning you as the head of the bloodline?
It's not just the manuscript, but yes.
Have you received any demands from the kidnappers, or?
No. Look, I'm willing to give up my claim forever if that's what they want, as long as my son is safe. But we don't even know who to contact to make such a concession. The Priory swears they're not responsible, and no one else has come forward. My God, I'm at the end of my rope.
Perhaps it's not political.
If I let myself even consider that it might be the night visitors.
Vampires?
I can't imagine what they would want with...
I'm sorry. I know how awful this is.
I don't know why you'd even want to speedrun a game like this. To me, speedrunning seems more enjoyable for less story-driven games. If your game is a collection of cutscenes and stories, I don't see a whole lot of point. I guess that's why so few people have done it for this.
Negotiations between the Freemasons and the Priory about?
Because of our common heritage, there's certain wisdom and property that's shared. And now that the dispute over the bloodline heir is coming to a head, these things must be settled.
All right, what do we got next? Excavation, Freemason treasure, or Priory treasure? Is there... Some of these are one-chance questions, so let's make sure we hit the right one. But the throne, the Priory doesn't want the stewards to regain power. Talk about the treasure. All right, treasure.
What kind of property
what's up, Noah?
do the Freemasons have?
We have a few of the treasures that.
Yeah, I
have
agree,
always
man.
been
Games that are
sacred
mechanical
to the
heavy, because that's generally more,
Like
in
what?
my mind, something that's
The
enjoyable
Ark
to
of the
watch a
Covenant?
speed run of,
Something
because
like
you can
that?
see more
I'm not
skill
at
in
liberty
it.
to say, but the bloodline treasures are dispersed. Whoever takes the mantle, in the end, will want them. All of them.
I don't know if I would. I mean, I guess is Skyrim technically a story game? I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's you're soaking in the world while you're questing and stuff. So yeah, the open world aspect makes it a little more interesting. When I think of story games, I lean more into like the Telltale games, which I'm sure people speedrun those too. But it's like, what's the point? Like, it's not more fun to watch you go through and click things faster and skip all the cutscenes.
What about the Priory? What do they have that you want?
Versus something like Mario 64, which is so technical heavy
because it was embedded
that it becomes
in the
impressive
very
just to
landscape.
watch how good people get at it.
Chateau?
Yes, but they're not to touch it until we've agreed on a treaty. You see, we have things they want too.
You're trying to get permits to excavate out here, aren't you?
I don't know where you heard such a thing. But I admit we have been hedging our bets, in case negotiations go badly. What about my son, Mr. Knight? I'm willing
My
to tell
son?
you certain things, but...
Where's my son?
Please, have you learned anything new?
I've narrowed it down to a few suspects. In fact, I was going to follow up on that right now.
Very well. Mesme and I will continue our own efforts. We'll see you back here this evening, then.
Absolutely. And, try not to worry.
I do appreciate your tenaciousness, Mr. Knight.
Yeah? I've had shots for that, but never mind. I'll see you.
Fucking putt-putt. Hey, which
What an
putt-putt?
extraordinary man.
I gotta get some putt-putt action on my channel. That might be the first time we've ever heard of Gabriel Knight referred to as extraordinary by anyone in any of these games. Alright, let's see what's next. Done, done, done. Viniculture, Blood of Jesus, use bike. Go to the Lady Howard Estella side of the map. Can do. Let's make a weird joke while he's worried about his kidnapped son. What a guy. Gabriel Knight's a joker. That's what we love about him. Break time at the fountain. You know, there's a reason I'm hovering here. And what a great time to take a very quick AFK. I'm going to go, take my cup out, stretch my legs. We'll be back in just a few moments. And I suspect we're getting pretty dang close to the end of the game. Looking at the guide, there's not a whole lot more to go. I think things are going to start really ramping up here in a second. So we'll look forward to that. But first, some quick share stream. Hey, welcome to your roomie. Alright, so we are heading to the site of Lily, and who's the other person? And Lady Howard. Hey guys, thank you for the warm welcome back. You're the best. Oh my god, you can actually see the shovel on the side of the moped. This one also has little flash lightning bolts on the side to make them go faster. Matoki. So theirs is over here. Bike and brush it. What the shit?
Why would they stop here? This place isn't even in...
Yeah, but this is their digging site. There's supposed to be a bottle on here or something? You're shitting me. No. Don't pick it up. No, Gabe, don't pick it up yet. So we want to go get the fingerprints from it. Just over 44 seconds. Hot damn. Sounds like a busted-ass game. Kent, Washington. Have I been to Kent? The name sounds familiar. Is there the only one? Sometimes there's two.
Got it.
That's the kind of, you know what? That's the kind of world record I could chase, Hylian. It sounds like it's like one mechanical execution or one set of series of input. Not a long, grueling marathon, but just a quick little sprint. All right, back we go. Like I've said before, it amazes me that people will run like 12 to 20-hour RPGs. Because my attention would wander so fast. I would get distracted by talking about Poop Socks or Taco Bell or something, and then before you know it, we've lost 5 minutes and have to restart at the 10-hour point. Sprint to Estill. Okay. Can do. What was the point of taking that print? Well, fingerprints are often used in investigations to help decide who did what. You can check and cross-reference prints to other objects. But you need the print to work with because we're not the police, so we have to upload it into our database and link it to a suspect before we can use it against them. Mere moments ago, we used prints that we collected earlier in the game to paint the other 3 characters as suspects, ultimately making them reveal their identities. Hey, what's up, Gog? 30 minutes is pretty fair. An hour would be pushing it for me, too. Alright, upload. And now we go to our suspects panel. Suspect list. We need Estelle. And we'll take her print and slap it on her file. Part of my brain that hates speedrunning because it turns an artful experience into a mere sport and destroys the work. I know what you mean in some senses, but you can keep those two things separate. And I find that when I stream a lot of games that people speedrun, a lot of people that usually watch the speedruns come in from the category and say, hey, it's cool to see somebody play this the regular way, too. So I think you can appreciate both. The developer side of me appreciates it because it makes me feel less bad about all the shitty bugs in my games. Because when I was a kid, I looked at all those old games like, they're God, you know, they're perfect. That somebody made these and they're so bug-free and beautiful. And now you watch somebody play a game like Putt Putt Goes to the Zoo and beat it in 30 seconds. And it's like, okay, that was really broken. Climb over... Where's this? Chateau de Serres. I think that's the spot where Montanux was at. I mean, hell, imagine how many GoldenEye speedruns get run on Twitch in comparison to how much time is spent legitimately playing that game. Those speedruns don't even get to see the level. Because they have to look at the ground to increase their frame rate. Mind-boggling to me. You'd be surprised at how people broke lacrosse too, Console Crab. In our lacrosse Discord, we had pictures of people with full fucking diamond teams. Ridiculously broken stats. Name this one lacrosse. It'll be interesting to see what they do this time around. People also used to link how many goals they could get. People figured out exploits in the AI particularly on the weaker teams where they're a bit slower. More impressive that you actually played through the game really fast. I'm in agreement with that, Lyra. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh, SpaghettiOs!
It's Marceau.
The chateau is closed, Monsieur Knight.
I noticed. Well, I didn't see a buzzer down at the gate, so I had to come up. Now, I hate to bother y'all, but I'm leaving the area today, and I really need to ask Mr. Montreux just a few more teensy questions. Oh, please.
Oh, wait here.
Uh-oh. What are we about to find out? They're not vampires, okay? Just because he's wearing a Count's jacket and was sipping on wine a moment ago does not make him a vampire.
My apologies, Mr. Knight. It is a very bad day for visitors.
Boy, I've had some of those. This is probably really inconvenient, but I'm leaving France today, and I was hoping to feature Sarah's in my article. You made quite an impression on me.
Did I?
Oh, yeah. What I was really hoping was to snag a few more bottles of that Merlot. My editors won't let me give anything 5 stars unless they've tasted it, and boy, that Merlot deserves 5 stars.
Quick on his feet, I'll give him that.
I applaud your taste. Of course I can get you more bottles. I'll have Marceau open the tasting room.
Actually, I'm guessing, well, you guys have a wine cellar. Am I right?
Yes.
Could we go down there and get the wine? It'd make a much more romantic opening for my article. I could just make it up, but as you said yourself, God is in the details.
Using his own words against him.
I don't believe I said that, but I couldn't agree more. I'll take you down myself.
Maybe not.
Oh, wow. I knew this place would be great. I was reading about those Roman monks.
No, don't lag on me now.
Does this cellar attach to anything, like that?
No. Ah, here it is, the 76 Merlot.
I've been thinking about what you said. About how the breeding of grapes is like the breeding of people.
That is
breeding people? No, you fucker! No, I want to watch this so bad, and it keeps fucking crashing on me. God damn it! God damn you, Gabriel Knight! The things I do for these old games. The tortures we endure. But my God, they're worth it. Get more buffer memory. That's not the problem. The problem is it's an old game engine. That's all right. This is why we save like this. I had to go into compatibility mode and then switch it to 16-bit color mode to get the true definition out of this one. So I assume the port probably has some sort of emulation of the software, or the old hardware. Maybe, I don't know. It's not running on a virtual machine to my knowledge, but I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't think it is. People suggested downloading. I think it was called DX Voodoo or something.
Oh.
It was 99, so it was probably designed for Windows 95. I did skip the scene, unfortunately. You know what we can do? Hold up. Hold up. Let's watch that on YouTube, because I'm really curious about it. And, you know, we just watched this other dude's video anyway, so I have it in the wing. I'd really prefer not to miss these style of cutscenes. Let's reset that display cap real fast. Just gonna grab the wrong goddamn window. Display capture. There we go. Good enough.
That's the porch down by the back.
All right, we gotta catch back up. That looks a little bit ahead of us.
Grace.
James.
Okay, alright, analyzing. Enhance.
About renouncing your...
Enhance. We could talk to the prince.
You're so determined to unveil. One day soon. Hate to bother y'all.
Well, we're getting close to the end.
And I really need to ask Mr. Montreux just a few more teensy questions. Oh, please. Oh, wait here.
Alright, let's hit it on normal and step forward to the cutscene.
God. Then again, it's God.
Alright, I think this is as far as I can jump since it's a 10-hour YouTube video.
I don't believe I said that, but I couldn't agree more. I'll take you down myself.
Oh, wow.
Well.
Great.
I'll give you hope, Moog. I'll give you hope for Indiana Jones for the Super Nintendo, maybe?
Attached to anything, like that?
No. Ah, here it is, the 76 Merlot.
I've been thinking about what you said.
It's a good tip, Bobo.
About how the breeding of grapes
and Rumi.
is like the breeding of people.
That is not what I said.
Oh, it's a terrific analogy. Maybe even the angle on my new story. So, would you say this Merlot is like, say, a king of wines? Or just a...
What the fuck?
God, am I an idiot?
No, please don't bother. It's...
Ow.
Oh, my.
Oh, it's nothing.
Oh, he's a vampire. We're tempted him.
About the wine? No, not a prince. Our little Merlot. Then again, it's not exactly wine in the box either.
Definitely vampire.
It's eminently drinkable.
Right. Oh, gosh, look at the time. I have that flight to catch. Thanks. See myself out.
Definitely vampire. Evil laugh like a vampire. 10,000% chance vampire. God. All right. Oh, hey, look, it's another one of the infamous fountains.
They're closed, and I don't think it's worth breaking in just to taste some wine.
Or is it? What about the garage? Can we come over here?
Hey, it's open. Uh-oh.
SpaghettiOs! I think he's probably a vampire. I'd say there's a fair chance. I don't know. He's got a lot of vampire-like qualities. Yeah, I'd say he's probably a vampire. Yeah, alright. He's got fucking vampire bats, too. We don't need to be asking about if this guy's a vampire. We need to be asking if Gabriel Knight's made of mist.
What's up there?
Most sacred. After tonight, the adepts will converge in Cairo.
Oh, shit.
Voila, Mission Night. What are you?
Look, it's the man from the train.
Those were the two guys that kidnapped the baby. Cheese it, Gabriel. All right, here comes our 3D driving segment, just like in Final Fantasy VII. Come on, give me the controls with the mouse. I'm ready.
Where could he be?
Well, maybe I'll just check my email. See if my Twitter got any updates.
New email.
I did! Results of the symbol search. To mix
blood distills gold. Mixing blood to create the elixir of life. The Philosopher's Stone. Montreux and his pals are into some weird blood cult thing. I think they're the vampires.
Now you're on to it. Now you're on to it. All right, let's check out our suspects. So from suspects, let's open LSR print, which hopefully will be here. I don't remember if we scanned that one or not. We did. LSR. Who's that go for? Find analysis match?
Estelle.
Hey, Estelle, okay.
She was the one who left Le Serpent Rouge?
Well, they were talking about it, so that makes sense. Do we link them? Probably link them. Yeah, sure, why not? Put them on there. Exit Sydney, follow Emilio to the cemetery. Ooh. So I thought I was supposed to follow him. I'm not doing a very good job of following him. When's the last time you had a good waffle? Fuck me, I couldn't tell you. Normally I don't reach for waffles. Okay, if I'm going to like an IHOP or something, I'm getting pancakes, not waffles. Nothing wrong with waffles, just not my first guess. Not my first grab. Okay. Look at this guy here. But how do we hear his conversation, I wonder? Probably somewhere it wants me to hide. I'm not going over there.
What is he up to?
I'm not going over there. But I also will not go to where Gabriel hid because it smells funny.
What is he up to?
Scratching his beard, maybe. Follow that is Emilio, right? Maybe he's having a smoke break. That's pretty fair. Why choose? That's a great point. You don't have to choose. You can enjoy what you enjoy with what you enjoy. Follow him to the cemetery. I'm in the fucking cemetery. What do you need me to do now? Now, please stop sowing discontent in my chat, all right? Next thing you're going to start talking about pineapple and pizza again. God, I hate this game. I'm supposed to follow Emilio to the cemetery. So maybe I jumped the gun. Hey, there we go. Okay, there's Emilio. How do I cure hiccups? Are you sure you're ready for this sacred knowledge, Team Palpatine? Because I have a cure-all for hiccups that will cure them 100% of the time. 100%. But you're going to look dumb doing it, so you got to do it around no one else. Here's what you do. You get some soda. It can't be diet. Okay? You tilt it back, but you don't swallow it. You turn 180 degrees. Tilt your head back and gargle. Don't swallow it. And then turn another 180 degrees and swallow the soda.
Is not for you.
100% cure.
I know that. You should not be here. You should not be anywhere near this place.
They do not know I'm here.
You had better hope not. We have enough to worry about with the baby.
Has there been any confirmation that he's the Kanosh Kanaya?
No.
Kanosh Kanaya?
Signs are ambiguous. We won't know for certain until he's old enough to show his will.
But if you do not know, they cannot know either.
I'm certain they do not, but they will take his blood anyway.
They're gonna drink the baby.
Of course.
If they drink the baby, then they get Jesus' blood.
You have been watching Mr. Knight?
Yes, you were right about his family. He has his own destiny to fulfill in all of this, and the girl has found the entrance to the temple.
It may be too late. We're almost out of time.
Not until midnight. I have tried to prepare them as best I could, but it is almost cruel to send him in.
Do you foresee something?
I have told you, I will not foretell the outcome, but the forces arrayed below will be terrible.
He will not be sent alone. When can we start?
Give me time to speak with him. I will call you at the villa.
I told you it would work, Teen Palpatine. It's a cure-all. It's been passed down in my family for generations. Let's see. Are there any... Untrue, Hobo. Untrue. Jean, regular character, not wrapped up in things. Lady Estelle and her friend, I don't remember her name, Lady Howard Estelle, also not caught up in things. How about the librarian, not caught up in things? I guess the Abbey is technically... Anybody else? I mean, they're big towns. There was the taxi driver. He wasn't caught up in things. We're just gonna hang out here for a second.
Oh my god, what is going on?
I feel like there was at least one more person. Maybe not. Was there... Oh, Roxanne. Also not caught up in things. There's a few characters. But the main tour group outside of the dead people and the two other people were looking for treasure, and the other two people, I think, just got too close. And actually, no, it was only one person that ended up dead that was the tour group. So he ended up too close. I think it's a well-written story. Honest to God, I think if they remade this game, remade it and made the controls and puzzles less shitty, this would be a phenomenal game. The plot is interesting. Walking through walls sucks. They could be. The crazy ladies could be. Who knows? Maybe they're KGB agents. I thought the Mosley was actually KGB, but I was wrong. It could also be one of those cases of town is small, so everybody's involved. Everybody knows what's going on here. Follow Emilio to cemetery. Return to lobby and ask about Le Serpent Rouge. Okay, off we go. This lady also not really involved. That's not Le Serpent Rouge, that's
Hi,
Gabriel.
Simone. Have you seen Mr. Knight?
No, not this evening. Is he, missing, mademoiselle?
Missing? No, I didn't know if he had gotten back yet. Thanks. Oh, God.
Fuck me, is that all? How about over here? Oh no, that's Egyptian artifacts. The red threw me.
I heard Lady Howard mention some Egyptian artifacts that were found here.
I don't know what you mean.
Sybil it
If
up.
I show you my copy of Le Serpent Rouge, will you tell me about the Egyptian artifacts?
Follow me.
Follow me if you want to live. I'm gonna put my teacup through the
Lily's
table.
having a bath. Oh, she's been so distraught lately. She hasn't been in the mood to talk about the mystery. Dr. Wen found these objects when he was digging here 20 years ago. He became convinced that the Wren mystery was deeply tied with Egyptology. He believes there's a seed of alien wisdom buried here, a seed similar to that planted in Egypt.
Aliens?
So, where did Dr. Wen find these artifacts anyway?
On the back
Okay,
of
I'm
Mount
into it.
Cardew, in a cave. He said it headed off into further caverns, but he never got the chance to explore them before his accident.
His accident?
Yes. Didn't you know?
Oh my.
That cave is on private land now. Not that it matters. It was just one of the many storage caves of the Atlanteans. The seed itself is the real treasure.
Atlanteans now?
It was placed based on cosmic alien logic. Unfortunately, Dr. Wen's latest calculations still seem to be a bit off.
I'm not surprised. That cosmic alien logic's a bitch. Can I just look at the pictures, please?
Oh, of course. I'm sorry.
Yeah, please stop interrupting. I want to look at the pictures. And if I could, not have them in your hand, that would be great.
What's this?
Dr. Wen never identified it. Odd, isn't it?
Can I borrow this photograph? I promise I'll get it back to you.
in exchange for Le Serpent Rouge?
Deal. I better go. Good luck, Estelle.
Thank
She just pulls Le Serpent Rouge out of her butt crack and tosses it on the bed.
Same.
They fucked her face up. I think she's very handsome. Hey, what's up, Medio? Very handsome. All right, next up. This room. Knock on Emilio's door to complete the section. And who in the shit is Emilio? I can never remember. We'll just try knocking on everybody's
you always
door.
were a kidder, Steve.
Hey, Moog, throwing one into the roulette wheel, ended on Peepo Mage. Thank you very much for gifting that sub. I appreciate that, man.
You left that
And Peepo,
copy
welcome
of Le
aboard,
Serpent
buddy.
Rouge at the museum for me, didn't you?
Yes.
And the little notes at the center of the circle and the arms of the hexagram.
Guilty as charged.
I don't get it. If you wanted to help Gabriel and I, why didn't you just be open about it?
I must be very careful that certain people do not know that I am here.
You're part of the secret brotherhood, aren't you? You and Mesme.
You are correct about Mesme. He is with the Brotherhood, but I am not. I haven't been for some time.
And Montreux, he's one of the others, the ones who steal the blood?
Yes. They call themselves
That's true. If you're going to be
adepts of the
toxic,
holy
you might as well
blood.
try and put some good out there, too.
Vampires, pure and simple.
I don't understand. Why doesn't the Brotherhood just stop the vampires?
If you are to understand what we're up against, you must
Okay,
know the
grab your
whole
popcorn and get
story.
ready.
Listen.
Get ready.
The secret brotherhood.
Okay, I'm gonna skip this. Actually, we're gonna watch it on YouTube because I don't want
So
it
they
crashing
chased
on
me
me.
for miles. Good thing I had the Harley.
God is good.
Yeah.
We'll watch it on
Vanity works,
YouTube. I'm not
too.
gonna deal with
It's
it
time we
crashing because
talked
it's been a
about
minute
the
since we've
temple.
saved.
We must reach the Holy of Holies before midnight.
The temple?
I've been trying to tell you. Sydney helped me find it.
There will be traps to keep out the uninitiated.
He means those who are not initiated into the mysteries.
Gabe's read a lot of mysteries, haven't you, bud?
No, my friend.
Don't you call me
The
bud.
medical mysteries. This is why Mesme must go with you. I would go, but I dare not risk it while the adepts
Yeah,
are down
sure,
there.
bud.
I'd like to go.
I was hoping you would stay here with me, Grace. We can use Mesme's radio to stay in contact with the others. They may need some of your computer expertise.
But...
3. 3 is the number that will best protect the group. Myself, Gabriel, and... I
Not
believe
Mosley.
Mr. Mosley
Not
is a trained police officer.
Shit.
Hell yeah, I'll go. I got a gun in my room.
Sake.
But, there aren't really any vampires down there. Are there?
A few. If I know Montreux, he will admit only his most trusted allies tonight. For such a prize as the baby, he might be challenged. His kind are not known for their loyalty.
Yikes.
What about...
God will,
Yikes.
we must remove it to safety.
There's so much
Wait a
potential
minute.
for soundbite
is
in
about
this
the
game.
Kid. I'm not putting my butt on the line so you guys can get rich.
It's not what you think.
I assure you, the baby is the first priority for us all.
Just don't get too far ahead of me, bucko. Now let's see that map.
This one looks okay.
Where is this thing?
We are very close.
She said it was... Yep, she was right.
Whoa.
Here goes nothing.
Be careful.
Ah! Gabriel Knight, paragon of careful. Oh my god!
Was that really necessary?
Stop whining. Look at this place.
Now that's what I call voice acting.
Be a trap.
What? You want to lead?
No, just be wary. Mosley and I will follow.
Sounds good to me.
Great.
All right, let's save. We gotta watch that cutscene. That cutscene should have some good stuff in it. I gotta bookmark that Scream too. That's gotta become a bit alert. Scream with an SD. That's SD Cream. All right, let's get that video so we can actually see what we missed. Where are are you? Was it this?
Look
Yes.
at the time. I have that flight to catch. Thanks. See myself out.
Okay, it's the last one we watched.
His own of 2 planets.
Oh, excuse me.
Whole story. Listen.
Here we go. Yeah, Scarn, if you can DM... Well, I want to get it from this video since it won't have my stupid ass talking over top of
It is
it.
a process intricately linked to the stars. The birth of the Divine One, the one the Brotherhood calls the Kenosh Kenaya, can only happen during certain planetary alignments with the constellation Osiris. Just over 2,000...
Yo, his leg's out too.
Was the last such configuration. The Brotherhood was expecting something
So it's not just me. His seems to run a little bit better.
They tried frantically to read the signs and omens.
So they chase me.
No. What? No. Oh, he accidentally skipped it. That's cool. We get to see a rookie mistake.
I think it's time we had a talk, Mr. Baza. You left that copy of Le Serpent Rouge at the museum for me, didn't you?
Yes.
And the little note.
Come on, skip it, skip it, skip it, skip it, skip it.
It is a process intricately linked to the stars.
Maybe they wanted to shut it down and fix the stuttering. Maybe there's a way to do it.
Kenosh Kenaya can only happen during certain planetary alignments with the constellation Osiris. Just over 2,000 years ago was the last such configuration. The Brotherhood was expecting something profound.
Damn, now it's less laggy.
They tried frantically to read the signs and omens. There were many branches of the bloodline, even back then. One was the House of David, and it was to this branch that the signs pointed. So the Brotherhood used their influence and a bit of magic.
You can tell he's an alchemist because he looks
Joseph
angry.
To marry his betrothed before the date prescribed by Jewish tradition. Mary conceived. The signs for the birth were auspicious, a conjunction of 2 planets, Jupiter and Mercury. This created a star, a certain sign of success.
Why is there a person with devil horns on the right image?
Heard of the birth of a Davidic heir and threatened the infant's life. The Brotherhood took the family to Egypt, and the young god was reared there.
She's riding an ass.
The infinite.
So Jesus was the Kenosh Kenaya?
Oh, yes. He was what we had awaited. The open portal between man and the infinite. The one who could see the fabric of the universe and alter it at will.
Wow.
But he was also a Jew. Jesus insisted on studying the Torah, learning his heritage. As he read the tales, he became convinced that he was the Jewish Messiah. From the Brotherhood's point of view, it was a limited ambition. And yet, who were we to tell the Divine One what he was or was not?
What happened?
He returned to Jerusalem. A few of the Brotherhood went with him to watch over him. What we didn't realize, perhaps because we were not Jews, was that Jesus intended to fulfill the prophecies. All of them.
What about the vampires?
There's more.
Where do they come in?
I will try to explain. You see, the Brotherhood collected blood samples for study and testing before they selected brides. There were certain magical rites performed. There had always been rumors that some of these priests had dared imbibe the blood to steal power for themselves. Of course, such things were taboo, and when these rumors surfaced among the initiates, they were harshly scolded. But when Jesus was being reared in Egypt, there was a young
He could
initiate
float?
who envied
Holy
his
shit.
strange abilities. He began to whisper to his friends that to truly serve the Kenosh Kenaya, the priesthood ought also to be immortal, just like the Kenosh Kenaya himself.
Jesus was immortal?
In a sense, he could reweave the fabric of his body at will, just as he could those of others. He could have healed his own wounds, but he chose to perform the sacrifice the prophecies demanded. It wouldn't have been much of a sacrifice had he rescinded.
Yeah, but how did they become vampires?
His name was Sine, and one of the boys he persuaded.
He's got a pro tag in his
Ali,
face.
son of the Brotherhood's headmaster. Ali wasn't a bad boy, but he loved Jesus and liked the idea of living with him forever. Fortunately, he approached his father about it one night. When the headmaster heard of the heresy, he exploded. Sine and his followers were expelled. Only Ali remained, having repented his ignorance. But Sine and his followers didn't give up. Sine grew bitter. He decided they would steal the blood. He kept his eyes on the conclave, but could never get close. When Jesus left for Jerusalem, they managed to keep it secret from Sine. He did not arrive in Israel until it was too late.
So Sine's group, the Adepts, are still after the blood.
Even worse, they found it. Jesus had heirs, 2 sons. That was the one thing he did agree to do for the Brotherhood's sake. His sons were only human. They'd missed the window of Osiris, but they survived to have descendants.
Now the window is open again.
Yes,
Is the baby, Charlie, the Kenosh Kanaya?
we do not know. It depends on how well the vine has been woven. It depends on many things. Sadly, it may not matter. Where the Brotherhood has woven for 2,000 years, the Adepts have tasted. The bloodline grew too broad for the Brotherhood to protect each descendant every minute. And as the vampires succeeded in stealing here and there, they grew in power and in corruption. They will resort to anything for the blood, blackmail, murder, even black magic.
They've been mixing the blood as you have, but in their own bodies.
Exactly. And they've been doing it for so many generations that they've changed, physically. It is a result of the blood, but even more, the result of corruption. You see, the power they have is stolen. It is not theirs. Even so, they are strong. The Brotherhood does not taste.
That correlates to what we looked up on the computer about being able to transfer skill or powers through blood.
The baby's blood may be enough to tip them over the threshold, even if he's not all we think he might be.
So what will happen if they take his blood?
Montreux will be king of the world. Rex Mundi incarnate.
It's Gabriel. Thank heaven.
Thank heaven indeed. We have quite nearly run out of time. May we meet in your room, Ms. Nakamura?
All right, that should do it. Whew, what a story, Mark. It is indeed now 3 a.m. on the East Coast. I guess that means, we only have 2 hours of stream left? Yikes. Time did just fly by. It's like it wasn't there. All right, let's go back to the guide. We're going to get back to our gameplay. Yeah, no, I'll go an extra hour tonight. I always 5 hours, no matter what. Whew, that was a lot to take in. So what, the vampires want to become immortals? Immortal gods? But to do so, they have to mix the blood. Like, I guess if you were born within a certain window to Jesus' bloodline, then you become... You become like the next Jesus, essentially. I think that's what I picked up from that. So the vampires, instead of breeding, they've been drinking the blood of others to mix the blood in their own bodies, which is kind of neat because they weren't initially vampires. They were men at the start. That's kind of crazy, and it made them physically change. And now they're looking to drink the heir's blood at exactly the time window. Wild, crazy. Let's see what we got here. We're in the porch. There is a big chessboard, which we learned about earlier in the game as well. What I really like about Gabriel Knight is I felt like there were all these little like plots weaving around, and slowly they started to come together, and then at the end everything ties in. Like I know for a lot of you guys it might kind of seem like mumbo jumbo, but while playing the game you do get a sense of everything tying together nicely. I think this game has a great way of telling its story. I just wish it was less moon logic-y and it didn't fight you at every turn. Huh. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. The goal here is to move like a knight on a chessboard because he's Gabriel Knight. The name's Knight. For fuck's sake. The destination is the door with the glowing circle on it at the top of the room, but this door will only open after all the red sword pieces on the board have been stepped on. Follow the map here to exit the chessboard. Okay. Where's one? Okay, right here. Now this is what I call jank. It wants me to jump on this next, I'm pretty sure. And it's got a skull symbol on it. That doesn't seem right. I mean, I've played chess. This is where you would go, Gabriel. I fear I've stepped on the wrong one. Yeah, maybe we don't step on that. Maybe you're only supposed to step on the sword ones. I'm streaming an extra hour. Who was I talking to earlier? Was it Moog? And I was like, I guarantee Ono makes the same joke she makes every single daylight savings day. By the way, all the vampires have to do this too. One, two, three. Where is 4? This is so fucking absurd. I don't know who figured this out, but bless their goddamn hearts. 4, 5. That's because you're a bad person, Lyra. Yeah, I'm not gonna kill Gabriel Knight. Lyra is a bad person. Okay. Ah, fiddlesticks. I clicked the wrong one. Yep. Now, I don't accept that as a death because we very obviously and admittedly beforehand said that we were going to do that. 5. 6. This is probably 7 up here. Ooh, and they disappear as you jump too. What a great puzzle. Gabriel, you're so brave. 8. Expect him to get one shot or something? Yeah, like a spike comes down from the ceiling or some shit. I can appreciate the Looney Tunes sound effects, though. We were missing the whoop, 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 whoop. You're welcome, Lyra. Happy birthday. 10, 11. Oh, all the time, Vane. You know I love big words like that. 12. 13. 14. Intended solution to the puzzle, by the way. 15. 16. 17. 18. Get your fucking head out of the way. 19. $20. $21. These guys are just hanging over here like, yeah, he's doing his thing. You let Gabriel do the heavy lifting. 22. $23. $24. $25. $26. $27. Oh.
Hey, I got one open.
Excellent, Mr. Knight. Keep moving. We'll be right behind you.
Be careful, bud.
Yeah, bud. Careful not to fall into the giant roulette wheel of death.
Numbers. And the
Save
pendulum.
game.
Wonderful.
Pendulum. Like the band, of course. All right. I don't... Okay, what the shit? This room is death incarnate. All right, here we go. Hold. Gabriel, hold. I don't know if that was it. I don't think that's the one I want. Hold. Hold. Oh, I'm confused now. Which one do you want from me? The floor and land on the green tile after the white tile with a circle on it. Shit. Oh, God. It was 2 ago. Do we know our basic shapes? I think it's going to be this next one. Nope, it's the next one. Here we go. The timing feels right. It wasn't a circle. There was no circle on there. Jesus Christmas. And jump on there. Gabriel, you stupid asshole. Now this is shitty. Holy fucking hell! That's what you're supposed to do. All right, that was a legitimate death. Gabriel just got chumped. I was not expecting that. I think it was worth it too. My goodness. Yeah, so jump on the green one after the white tile. Wait for the pendulum to go in the hole in the wall and then grab onto the pendulum when it starts to swing. I think I jumped too early. There's the plus. We'll wait for the circle. Gabriel's like, fuck this. My face is gonna disappear. Here comes the circle. He's got a headset. Well, I guess he's talking to Grace, which means Grace could hear his screams of pain and anguish. Gabriel, fucking walk, dude! Oh shit, is this gonna work? Maybe I need to be on the next one? Oh shit, whoops. I don't understand. Step onto the spinning floor and land on the green tile after the white tile with the circle on it. Wait for the pendulum to go in the hole in the wall and then grab on when it returns to start swinging over the pillar. I mean, I saw the prompt too and I clicked it and that's what had happened. I say to hell with it. I'm just going. All right. I get Gabriel a good workout here. Hey, what's up, Phoenix? Oh, shit. Time is running out. Oh, dear God. I do believe I'm fucked. Oh, it got him again. It's more exciting this way, I think. I find this way more exciting. There's my circle. Okay, cool. Oh, shit.
I don't have time for that now. I don't have time for
yes,
that now.
you do. Do I have to click on the pendulum itself to jump? In the middle of the room, select the pillar when the pendulum is near. Okay. There we go. Perfectly timed.
I really hate this place.
Who built this shit? Does it run year-round? This is like a once-in-millennia thing. All right, now we gotta Tom Cruise this. It's of course like in Mission Impossible where he takes that one pot from the Aztecian cave and replaces it with a bag of sand. What? All right, the apple, the egg. We're gonna weigh it out here. Oh, just about there.
Hey! Works for me.
Wait, what works for you? The fact that you just fell? Casually?
I don't hear anything. Just walking. There's something I've been wondering. I read about the vampires.
All right, we're gonna have to watch it on the other video.
Stop with the falling stuff already.
Couldn't agree more, Gabe. All right, back to YouTube. Since this game has become a devastating mess. Display cap. Okay. Let's skip forward a bit. There's our chess puzzle. Okay.
Like a knight.
Thanks.
Back a little.
Kanosh Kanaya, why didn't you stop the...
We'll just skip forward. I wonder if this person got cut. Let's see what this person did.
And numbers and a pendulum. Gee, wonderful.
There's no way. Look, he saved two. He's not going to get it on the first try either. No fucking way he gets it on the first try. You know what? You suck, dude.
Inga would be prepared.
I don't
Alright, here we go.
anything. Just walking. There's something I've been wondering. I read about the vampires looking for the wandering Jew. He really exists, doesn't he? And it
Did
has
you see when he
something to
spliced
do
the clip?
with the blood of
There was a
Jesus.
jump in footage. Was there? That cheater.
But it's not the way the legends claim, is it? Jesus cursing someone to go
I mean, a
on.
lot of YouTube channels do that. When you do a Let's Play,
vampires
usually
didn't
it's
get
just
the
the
blood of
complete
Jesus.
game.
But someone else.
They get all the time in the world to play through it and edit. You get real,
Ali, the headmaster's
raw,
son, was
live
among those
action
who
here.
accompanied Jesus back to Jerusalem. For 3 years, he watched Jesus teach. It was, well, amazing.
Yeah, right? Because it would be...
Neither he nor his
I mean, for me, it's been how long? 3 hours plus 12, 15 so far. We probably got like 20 minutes left.
With grief that he had to be carried from Golgotha.
And I've been following a guide literally from start to finish.
Ali could not believe it was ending. All the promise of the Kanosh Kanaya, all the centuries of planning were being destroyed. Jesus was allowing it to be destroyed. Something in him rebelled. He remembered Sine's words, and in his grief and rage, he thought he might be able to save the blood in himself. He did not mean to become the Kanosh Kanaya. You must understand that. He simply could not watch that hope spill into the ground. So he drank it.
My dude drank Jesus' blood.
Your fingertips are worn smooth, but I don't get it. If you've got the power of the Kanosh Kanaya, why didn't you stop the vampires a long time ago?
I promised my father I would not use the power. Never. Not for anything.
So he's Jesus'
It's
son?
not mine to use. It was the only way I could live with what I had done.
Never? Not for anything?
Yeah,
No,
yep, I
Grace.
guess he's immortal.
Not for anything.
But that
Yeah,
must
not
be...
even watching that chick get hit by a car.
That must be...
Whew.
Right.
That was the face of a big yikes.
There is work to be done.
Told you it looked like Jesus. You
hear
did,
anything
didn't you?
now?
That also explains how he can stand listening to those
Damn
two
it.
fucking
Can we
ladies.
stop with the fallen stuff already?
Oh, we're good now?
Song.
Okay. Whoop. Back to our game. Truly a saint. He's got the patience of it. Alright, so we got it radioed. This room has something to do with the hexagram. The black gloves from the panel of the pot. Okay, let's look around first. Maybe save as well. I think saving would be in our best interest. This looks friendly. A man with no face. All right, black glove. He actually put it on. It's not fingerless either. I feel like there's room for a lot of shenanigans in here.
Nope, those don't work together.
Of course they do.
Nope, those don't work together. I don't smell anything.
Interesting. Are you sure you don't? Because I'm pretty sure the guide says...
Nope, those don't work together.
Get the black glove from the panel and use it with the pot of fire on the panel on the other side of the room. Nope. Did I get the wrong one? It's not black anymore, it's brown. Oh, how about this one?
I don't think I need more than one at a time.
Can you put the other one back down? I'm pretty sure that's the one it wanted, but I'll try these two. Well, geez, Gabriel, why does your mom let you have two gloves?
Nope, those don't work together. Nope, those don't work together.
Pot of fire on the panel on the other side of the room.
Nope, those don't work together.
With the pot of fire. Maybe I'm not clicking the right
Nope,
spot.
those don't work together. Nope, those
Oh,
don't
come
work
on.
together.
It literally says it right here.
Latin. Signi.
What's he
I'm not
doing?
Sure. Lock it.
What's he doing?
anymore.
He's exploring the room.
More Latin. Gracie, what does elige unum mean?
All right. Maybe I have to call Grace first.
Gracie, what does elige unum mean?
Emilium says it means choose one.
Yeah. Which I did.
Nope, those don't work
I think this
together.
is some silly bullshit right here. I'm pretty sure if I could look down, which it's not gonna let me do. There's a stone in here. But I can't look down because this game is so wacky. Q-E. Hey, what's up, Cosmic? Come on, put the camera in the pot. So these guys turn it. X, Z, C, E, R, T. What else do we have? What else could possibly do this? Lancer, that was the tabletop thing, right? There we go. Okay, if you hold shift, you can look down. How stupid. I wonder how many people got stuck in this room for eternity. Because that's bullshit right there. It's like they really just wanted to hate the player. They wanted the player not to finish. All right, we've got the hand of the devil over here. So we're gonna put the hot potato in there.
Well, that did something.
Yeah, turned off all the lights. Now we're stuck in the bottom of an Aztec temple. Blind as shit. The heck are these?
All right, here goes.
Hold on to your butts.
Oh, that's disgusting.
All right, what about this one?
Wow. Oh, I need one of these.
I think that's
at
supposed to be
home.
young Gabriel. All right. And what, pray tell, exactly was that? It's like a Ripley's Believe It or Not museum. Hey, what's up, artist? Turn something or another. Oh, right here, right here. Turn left. Because that points towards the future. And then hit this guy.
The doors
What happened?
are open.
Oh, we got doors somewhere?
God.
Right there, I guess.
There you are. Did you
And
see
how
that
the
huge
fuck did you
pendulum
guys
thingy?
get here?
What was up with that?
Don't tell me Mosley first tried the pendulum after I died 3 times.
Glad I could help. I guess we have to pick one of those.
We await your lead.
I don't mean to be rude, but I thought you were supposed to be the expert.
Never fear. We will be of use to you very shortly.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. That's a good question. Yeah, okay, we disabled the pendulum and somehow they got down. I think they're both mages. Mages. Went to bed at 9 p.m. and just woke up. Look at you, early bird getting the worm. The bridge will fall down if Gabriel steps on it. So this one will kill us. Do we want to watch Gabriel die again? Would that be funny? Are you guys sick and twisted?
I'm gonna try this one.
Splish! Splish!
Damn, that sucks.
That's all you have to say. Damn, that sucks. Your friend Gabriel just died, you asswipe. Alright, so this one collapses and you die, which I knew going into it. But I had to see it for fun. What I didn't expect was for him to break and walk off the bridge. That was not what I anticipated. Alright, so this is supposed to be an invisible bridge, actually.
All right, guess we'll try this funky one.
Very well. We will.
No, I'll go first. I insist.
Thank you, Mr. Knight.
What? Can we just jump freely, I wonder? I'm really afraid they're just gonna disappear. That's not where I clicked. Okay, I did not click there. This is such a Sierra game. All these goddamn point-and-click games. You can't die for the first 12 hours, then you get to the end and it's just a death fiesta.
All right, guess we'll try this funky one.
Now I want to see Mosley get across this when I'm done. That's got to be the first Gabriel Knight Hank Hill comparison I've seen. Oh my god, I love it. There's just something about the way he just jumps off into the void that brings me such joy. All right, let's go.
All right.
Can I sample your reaction? Sure. In fact, you could take the whole thing. You don't have to even sample it. Gabriel. Gabriel, honey. You gotta jump on the right one. But when... Teleport, teleport. I bet we can make that. This is just so bizarre. Who thinks up this shit? Alright, now my immersion is dead. I could see him. Step onto the tile as soon as it appears. Jump across the next tile that appears. Keep doing so. They made it sound so easy. I'm glad this exists.
All right.
This is them letting the pressure release valve go off at the end of the game after you've had to deal with so much nonsense and bullshit. Now they're like, here, you know what? Enjoy. You can watch Gabriel die over and over again if you like. Wow, that was way too close. Come on, Gabe. Come on, Gabe. Here's the easy one, right off the side. I think they gave him backup out there. We missed a little bit of a scene because it was breaking. I hit escape. But this is the important part. Whoa!
Curse you to hell. I should have known you for a treacherous liar.
I'm a liar, and you're a blood-sucking vampire. Now that we've got that straight, give me the kid.
Stop, or I'll rip him to pieces right now.
I'm not sure that kid's actually alive.
You gotta have time to savor a good vintage. You ignorant dog. You piece of refuse. You have no idea who I am. I will shred your limbs and suck the marrow from your broken bones.
Yeah? Why don't you come out of there and give it your best shot, old man?
Domini inferi, exorditi tricationum. By the power of Hermes and Solomon, I call upon the protector, Asmodeus, guardian of sacred treasure.
I remember this dude from Diablo.
This one has come to steal the treasure.
That's a big fucking yikes. That's a big fucking yikes.
Definitely not good.
Big fucking yikes. Not what you expected. I expected the vampires, did not expect this bit. Quickly, Gabriel, the throat, just like with the unicorn. Damn, Asmodeus is kind of a little bitch. Oh, he was...
Holy blood. No. No. It's holy blood. Holy.
Holy diver. Damn, everybody tough till Hank Hill have the high ground. Yeah, that baby is petrified. Oh, god damn it. Couldn't you just get this right for once? Why do you have to take the long path around every fucking time? Gabriel, no. Gabriel, stop it. That is one ugly baby.
Christ. Is he it? Is that the last of them?
I think so.
You have done very well. We owe you more than we can ever repay.
Just glad Charlie's okay.
He's unmarked, praise God.
Unfreaking believable. Those guys out there, they were like vampires.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they were.
What's he up to? What is it?
Raise the lid.
Pardon? You're not gonna put baby in the corner, are you? Oh, it's the treasure, isn't it? Game over. Ew.
Can you forgive me? I did not know.
Oh, this part's gonna hurt. Thunk.
May the gods have mercy. I did not know. You are already forgiven. Please, is there anything I can do? For your family, perhaps?
Jesus is so powerful he kills our frame rate. No, Jesus, please don't crash my game.
Will allow it. Will you be a servant for the light? Yes. Anything. Then raise the end of your sword to my lips.
Oh, no. He's not gonna kiss the tip, is he? Oh, yeah, he actually did. He kissed the tip. That's cool.
Carry the gold with you. It will protect you from evil. Now go in peace and love God.
God, why doesn't he say something?
It is over. God be praised. Everyone is safe.
They are?
I thought you weren't supposed to reveal much
sure?
about your powers, you know?
Where are you going?
To the Master. Goodbye, dear one. You must take very good care of yourself now.
Goodbye.
Remember, when one path to your destiny is blocked, another will appear.
Hey, thanks, son of Jesus. That's great advice. You know, I wonder what happened to the aliens, though. There was a theory about aliens. Who the shit? Maybe it's the body of Jesus?
Was that? Don't say it. God. Come on.
Whoa. Like literally God.
What is it? Something is wrong, yes?
None of us could sleep.
I came over to see if anyone knew. I felt so strange tonight.
Maybe Jesus was an alien? I guess that's possible.
The baby is safe.
What baby?
That is fabulous news. But who?
Or like an interdimensional
Gabriel?
traveler.
But where are you going? I have something to tell you.
What?
I love you, Gabriel.
All of the things I said
Oh, for fuck's sake.
about wanting to know you.
Okay, so, because no one can understand what's being said here, she's saying she loves
I
him.
wanted information. It is not true. I was so worried about you tonight. It made me realize how much I meant it.
Really?
Yes.
Odd. I'm just starting to realize how much I didn't mean it.
Got her! Fucking got her! God damn, what a savage!
Gracie! Grace! Grace, you'll never believe.
And she's gone. Gabriel has once again fucked everything up. You shouldn't have said that Gracie was a chair to be sat on. She heard you say that. Alright, that was a nice touch. The fade out, and you can only see the crumpled up letter at the end. What a game! These are the people you can blame right here, the lead programmers and the engine architects. You can thank those guys for making this so riddled with bugs and difficult to run. We can blame the content creators for making the convoluted fucking puzzles that were absolutely ridiculous to trudge through. I played this game from start to end with a guide. In fact, at its peak, we had 3 guides, a video and 2 regular guides open. and still it was tough to get through. This game's biggest fault is its accessibility. The actual story, for those of you that were able to follow around, really awesome. Really enjoyed the story. It was very coherent. I don't think it left any loose ends to tie up. I think it had a good pace to it. You know, a lot of fantasy writing, especially, starts throwing the supernatural at you too early. There's not enough build-up. I think this game had just the right amount of build-up. Gabriel Knight always has that. It starts really slow and it stays in the realm of reality, and then the last little chunk is where it gets weird. And I love that shit. Right there, Moog. Tim Curry, played by Gabriel Knight. Jennifer Hale for Madeline. So Gabriel Knight shot down FemShep. What a world. Yo, what's up, Hito? As tough as this was to play, this is absolutely one of those games that in hindsight, I fucking love. I don't know if I could ever recommend it to anybody to play because it's just so difficult to get through. But man, what a cool game. I love this shit. Had to patch the crap out of this just to get it to run. Ooh. It'll be forever up on YouTube, that's true, once I get to it. Until then, it'll be in highlights. It seems like most people seem to like the first the most. The pixel art was great, but I am such a slut for FMV games. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's this type of shit right here. We're talking about a unicorn running into the fucking lightning. Look at this. The symbolism! It's the symbolism! And it ends with Uniboob. Fuck me, guys. Woo! We got 2 hours and 15 minutes left in stream. I don't know what the hell to play. I'm going to take a quick break. We're going to contemplate what it is we'll be playing next. I'm leaning towards some either NES or Super NES jank. Not one on PS1. Hexen. I should have known Killa would come in just in time. Dignan with a rare Battle Buddies suggestion. You know, you've played Gabriel Knight. I'm fully sated. That one was for your birthday, Lyra. Yeah, let's see. We're going to play a couple games in the next couple days as we work into our next long play. How about some 2 hours of marbles? That is frickin' madness. No way. Took you longer than I expected. And exactly how long would you expect, Bacon? Go ahead, type out the time that you expected for me to complete the game. I'd like to hear it. Hey, Cindy, good to see you. No, I haven't tried Demon's Crest. Was that a Sega game? I've heard good things about Demon's Crest. Vane, what do you think about Demon's Crest? Demon's Crest is awesome. Ooh, Super Nintendo, even better then. Space Ace, never even heard of it. Gargoyle's Quest on the NES is good. Doesn't take a while. That's, wait, does it? I don't know. A Demon's Crest. How long to beat? 3 hours. That's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Yeah, we might do that. All right, I'm going to leave you guys. Well, I guess not, because the game's going to close down. I'm going to leave you guys for an AFK for just a second. We'll leave the spoopy background up. Take it like maybe some elevator music. Copyright free elevator music. That's obviously a lie. Let's find out. You know what, Psycho? I'm going to start my own site called How Often Does How Long to Beat Lie? HowLongToLie.com. And I'm going to match all my legitimate playthroughs against How Long to Beat times. And we're just going to see what matches up. Yo, what's up, Woogie? And good day to you, Airmac. I'm saying there's a fair chance we're going to play Demon's Crest. It's a shorter game. It's an NES game. Let's get some elevator music on since we don't have any sound. And I'll be back in just a couple minutes. We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll start it up.